Hello and welcome to Build Up to a Good Game. We're now in 5 minutes away from kick-off at the London Stadium as it's West Ham United against Chelsea. Match day 2 of the Premier League. Neither side won in their opening game of this season. One change from West Ham, but a few changes from Enzo Maresca. He's rotated his side a little bit and switched it up, so we'll get into both teams. But before we do that, I just want to say hello to my co-host Gonzo and say, Gonzo, how is oneself?
I am very well, thank you. Hello to you. How are you?
I'm a bit nervous, actually. A bit nervous. I had a bit of half a naughty thought earlier regarding Graham Potter and West Ham. Not kinky, naughty as in, I feel a bit guilty.
What do you want to do? Poor old Graham Potter, he doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, I don't want to know what his silver bullet is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I felt a little bit guilty, but I don't know. I'm starting to look forward to the game now. I'm starting to feel a little bit nervous.
What was the naughty thought?
I might get a bit of grief for it, but basically, so Nuno's possibly leaving Forest, isn't he?
We all had the same naughty thought. Let it out.
So my naughty thought was, if we get a hiding tonight and Nuno's gone over the weekend, and someone said to me on Monday, would you swap him? My answer would be yeah.
We all thought it. You're fine. No one's going to give you any stick.
But hopefully we win tonight, and I feel good off the back of it. Right then, the West Ham team is on your screen right this second. Hermansen continues in goal. There's no change in defence as Sadibo continues at right centre back with Max KILMAN in the middle of the centre backs and Neva Gur to the left hand side. Adam Wan-Bissaka playing right wing back with El Hadji Malik Diouf playing left wing back. The midfield three, as we'll call it, and we'll discuss what we think Potter is going to do. As James Ward-Prowse, Lucas Paqueta, and the one change from the side that faced Sunderland, man and match Guido Rodriguez comes out of the team, and Thomas Souček goes into the team, and we continue with Jai Bone and Niklas Füllkrug up front. What's your thoughts?
I think I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm not surprised massively. In many respects, I'm disappointed that. Let me get this right. Let me phrase this correctly. I don't want us to be starting with Guido Rodriguez long term, short term. I want new midfielders in there, right? But bearing in mind what you've got is basically a bunch of people who aren't performing. I thought he was the best performer. He's been made the fall guy, and what has Ward-Prowse got to do to get dropped? I don't know. So I thought that was it. I understand him bringing Souček in because actually it was. Once you get over the disappointment, he's not going to change the shape, and he's not ultimately going to change what his mantra is. And he's told us that much anyway. He said, "I've got ultimate confidence in myself," which you need to have. And I've got ultimate confidence in the players. He was telling you, this is my system, and these are my players, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it together. You sort of knew he wasn't going to make too many changes. Certainly wasn't going to change ultimately, the shape or the way that the team played, but. I understand bringing Souček in. That I understand because he has got leadership qualities, and even if we're playing crap, he can get a goal as long as we play to his strengths. What I don't want to see is the Souček we saw in the second half against Sunderland. That's no good. There's no point in doing that at all. You're going to do it, allow him to get into the box and create havoc. Really, that's really. What we're going to have to do. So we're going to need to have him in there and have a supply line. But no, it's hard to look at that team and feel too confident, Gio, to be honest.
There's nothing he could have done, Gonzo. For me, there's nothing he could have done. There's not a combination of 11 players that we have at the club right now that he could field, and I'd look at it and go, oh, do you know what? Fancy us now.
Yeah.
There wasn't one. So while it's come out, I'm a bit unbothered, to be honest with you. I thought, he's dropped Rodriguez for Souček. Unsurprising. I thought Souček would come in, especially when Potter's a man that likes statistics, right? Which probably is why James Ward-Prowse is playing. On Monday Night Football, Jamie Carragher spoke about it on that massive screen, said West Ham had 10 aerial duels in both boxes against Sunderland and lost 9 of them. There's no way West Ham's analysts aren't aware of that fact. Even if they weren't, Potter was made aware of it on Monday Night Football. There's no way you can listen to that and think... not think, I'm going to bring Souček in for the next game. That was, one of the most popular, most famous pundits in the UK pointing out West Ham lost 9 out of 10 aerial duels in 18-yard box in both boxes, Sunderland's and West Ham's boxes at the weekend. So Souček was always going to come in. It was just a case of who goes out. The thing is, right, I'm not anti-dropping Rodriguez. Neither of us wanted Rodriguez to start this one. Now, you possibly might have done, because when we did the preview, you said Edson Alvarez, but he's now unavailable. So maybe you'd have put Rodriguez back in there. But so I didn't see the team and think, oh, where's Guido Rodriguez? I'm fuming about this. I seen the team and I thought, whatever. There's no one he could have brought in. I think he would have, if he changed formation, if two centre backs, if it came out, Diouf, Aguerd, Todibo, Wan-Bissaka, Souček, Potts, Paqueta, Bowen, Marshall, Fulkrug, then I would have went, oh, hello, maybe I fancy a bit of this. But because I knew there's just no way in hell he's going to change formation, there's no combination of 11 he could have fielded that would have made me feel quite excited for tonight's game. It's just the way it is at the minute. I just think our midfield's pretty crap, and it doesn't really matter which players you choose. I think it's going to remain pretty crap. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's I see a little bit of Potts talk in the chat there. I think it's probably hard for him, really, because we've been in this situation before with a number of players in different positions, not just academy players, but senior players as well, where he's probably looking at it now thinking, right, okay, if West Ham do sign two midfielders, I'm not getting in it now. I'm not getting in as it is, even when the midfield is deemed not good enough. So I do wonder if he might be looking at it thinking, am I going to get to play this season? And he's probably thinking he probably won't play too much, to be honest with you, if it carries on like this. Because you would understand if he played him against Sunderland but didn't use him against Chelsea. But he's probably thinking, okay, we're not playing against Sunderland, not playing against Chelsea, and we're going to bring in another midfielder or two. I'm not really going to be featuring.
Yeah, someone just said Potts might have picked up an injury, and that's maybe why he hasn't started, which is fair enough. But I know Gonzo's a bit similar to myself, which is, well, if you're going to be used off the bench, and surely you can start the game then, right? If you can only play if you only got half an hour in you, then don't be on the bench. Put Lewis Orford on the bench over Potts if he's not fit enough to play 45 minutes of football. But also, I don't think it helps. This is where I think Karen Brady's comments are unhelpful. So they'd be aware that Brady on Talk Sport when said, oh, do you need more pace in midfield? Our vice chair went, yeah, of course we do. Everyone knows that. You're sitting there going, well, hello. Like, I've still not had a chance. Like, where's my chance then? If even Karen Brady knows that the midfield needs changed, it's that desperate. Yeah, I'm still not getting game time. And I appreciate some will say Potter's perhaps protected him, but from what? Which game are you going to say you can play him in? I think he'll play Wolves on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But because everyone knows how managers take Carabao Cup games, it's not the biggest vote of confidence. I'm going to rotate. I'm going to change 9 players. You're going in now. You're not going to go brilliant. If you're part of your plans now, mate, and there's a good chance you'll turn around to his left-hand side and see Maxwell Cornet at the Molyneux on Tuesday night, and that's when you know. But anyway, that's the West Ham team. I'll tell you who's on the bench. It is scrolling along the bottom of your screen, too, but I'll read it out for anyone that's not watching and just listening. The bench for West Ham is Alphonse Areola with Kyle Walker-Peters. Konstantinos Mavropanos and Ollie Scarles are on the bench. Freddie Potts is on the bench with Andy Irving. We've also got Guido Rodriguez on the bench, and then we've got 2 strikers today. We've got Callum Wilson and Callum Marshall.
Brilliant.
I just want to click on Mario's one before we discuss Chelsea. He's saying, where's Guilherme? He's injured. There's 2 different stories. I'm not sure which one is the factual one. Do you know?
No, I've sort of covered the whole area there, really. He's got an injured
one of the
top.
2. Yeah, he's either broke his collarbone or dislocated his shoulder. And there's 2 sort of different reports going around it regarding which injury he actually has. But it's one of those 2. Regardless, he's injured, so he's not playing in this game. He can't be on the bench. Earthy's back in training. It's just a bit too soon for him, but you never know. Maybe, I don't know, Wolves is optimistic that Earthy could be available for the bench or something against Wolves on Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see. We'll discuss that later on. Right then, the Chelsea team, it's on your screen at the minute. I hope I can read out quickly enough before it disappears. Sanchez continues in goal. Cucurella continues at left back. Tosin partners Chalobah at centre back. Gusto comes in at right back. So that's one of the two changes in the back line from Maresca. Caicedo continues to partner Enzo Fernandez in midfield. Then you've got Liam Delap coming in up front for Chelsea in an attacking trio of Cole Palmer, João Pedro, and Neto as well. That's your Chelsea starting 11. Bit different to ours. There's a little bit of pace and attacking threat in that team.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's yes, he's done the rotation there. He's got the he has made a few changes. You've got Gusto's in for Reece James there, of course, as well. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. There's no doubt about it. I mean, they've got real quality when they swap players in, haven't they? So, yeah, but look, they're going to be prepared for this. Whatever. I'm pretty sure that Potter wouldn't have, been expecting a completely unchanged 11. So there's no, it's going to be tough. It's just going to be really, really tough for him. I think the big thing with this is he's going to have a hell of a job. And it's, we both discussed it earlier. His demeanour is going to be sort of all important. And how has he been able to switch that off, that press conference version of Potter? Has he been able to switch that off in front of the players? Because that's really important. We've seen this so many times. There just comes a point where you can say the words and you can do the training drills, but then you've got to keep going back. And if you don't get the results, then you have to make the players believe, right, that thing that we've been practicing that didn't work in the last game, what we're going to do? You're either going to practice something else or you're going to still try and impart on the players. So that thing that you've been practicing in training, which hasn't worked, if we keep practicing it, it's going to work. That obviously gets harder. And that would have been a tough week on the training ground, I think, for them. So I think his demeanour, his character, his presence is going to be really, really important on this. So basically, are they going to come out of a spring in their step? I think this is absolutely crucial. What's the relationship between the crowd and the team going to be like when they first go out there? Obviously, the bubbles will be pumped in through the tannoy system. Everyone will get up. Everyone starts singing. What happens after that is quite important. I think if he can get that team on the front foot to get the crowd up, I think it'll be a big, big help, because I think it will probably help the players, because I suspect, despite what he says about everyone feeling brilliant and a real happy camp, I'm sure they're not unhappy, but they'll definitely, at least they'll be nervous. And I think that will probably help them if there's a buzz, in the stadium. So, but it's slim pickings. But look, West Ham can win this. We're West Ham. We're infinitely capable of upsetting the odds. But the shift that there's been, even just in 12 months, in terms of the fortunes of the two clubs, we're really struggling now. And Chelsea are literally at the top of the world. So it looks like a bigger gap than when we played them last season. And they pulled our pants down last season.
For anyone watching Sky Sports, Graham Potter's on at the minute. For anyone listening to Sky Sports and us at the same time, that's impressive, first of all. But secondly, you can let us know what Potter's saying in the live chat.
That's what he says.
What?
Tell us what he says, yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what he's saying. They'll go easy on him, though. It's Redknapp, Green, and whatever his face is called, Mark Chapman.
Does he say zoom out? Let us know if he says zoom out.
Probably. You'll say it's been, we've gone back to basics this week.
The
lads are feeling positive.
Positive,
last week was a bad week.
Probably no bullet talk in this one.
We've been working hard to put it right, and we're in front of our incredible fans tonight. We're going to put on a good performance and try and get the win.
We had a look under the bonnet.
Iron Disciple saying, did you see BOWEN's message to the club?
I read a snippet of it just before I logged on, but I don't know all of it. Yeah, I mean, he was talking about how wonderful the crowd were and how much he needs them, and then there was stuff about Potter as well. But I mean, I literally did scan read it.
No. Well, everyone in live chat is just saying he's just chatting bollocks, so that's.
Okay, thank you, live chat. I believe you actually.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Andrew said he's talking bollocks. Hammertime saying he's the same old bollocks, and Stu saying he's chatting. That's not Stu. Stu's saying he's chatting BS.
BS, which is similar to bollocks.
Maybe he's trying to say BS out. Maybe he's just. Maybe he's getting close to BS. BS.
Iron says a load of bollocks. It's just bollocks. Yeah.
So everyone's saying he's just chatting bollocks. So it shows.
We believe you.
It shows the attitude towards him. So no one's that bothered about what he's saying. The fact is, people are listening to me and you chat a load of rubbish rather than what the manager of our football club's saying, which is...
oh, dear.
Andy's saying, Potter saying, don't listen to me, go watch the Hammers Chat build-up show.
All right. Well, thanks, Graham.
Kevin's asking if anyone's seen his silver bullet.
No, we're not seeing Graham's silver bullet, no.
Right then,
we zoom in on this channel. We don't zoom out, do we, Joe? We zoom in.
We don't do either. I don't know how to do that feature.
No.
I'm scared with all these graphics. That's enough for me. Yeah. I don't fancy trying to zoom in nor out at this point. I get a bit panicky if I need to slightly adjust one of our camera positions.
He always says before we start, "Are you sitting still? Are you comfortable? You're not going to move."
I need to line it up because all the graphics take up all that room, so there's not much room for me and you. We're only we're squeezed up in the corner now. We used to have half the screen each. It's gone now. We've got all the graphics kicking around. We've got the scoreboard above my head. We've got the lined up next to Gonzo. The funny thing is Gonzo doesn't know what the screen looks like. All Gonzo can see is me. He can't see all this stuff. And then we've got underneath me, I've got the time and the date and the subscriber count and the logo. Over here we've got the plug-in Patreon with the subs scrolling all on the bottom. Then down there next to Gons, we've got the done deals and the transfer window. And then next to that, we've got the Boyle Sports logo. Speaking of Boyle Sports, Gonzo, what we're fancying for the bet?
We haven't got that 18-1 thing, have we?
Well, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. I put it together, so it'd be silly for me not to do it. Let me just whack a juicy tenner on. And then I'll tell people what the bet is while you're thinking up a phrase that pays. And hopefully we can win someone some money. There we go. Sorted. Right. The bet, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to bring it up on the screen actually. I need to promote it at some point, so I might as well do it now while we're talking. Here's the bet on the screen. Over 1.5 goals. Cole Palmer to have 2 shots on target. Jared Bowen to have a shot on target or more. And Max KILMAN to be booked. Those 4 things happen. Someone will scoop 190 quid from us. I'll tell you how to enter in just a second. Before we do that, if you fancy getting your hands on those odds, there's 2 different ways. First way, if you're a newbie to Boyle Sports, use the link in the description below. Very important you use that because you get extra free bets. If you go into Boyle Sports yourself, you get up to £25 free bets. Use our link, you'll get up to 40 quid free bets. So don't miss out and get more bang for your buck. Use the link in the description below. You must deposit £10. You must play £10 on a bet. Once your first qualifying bet comes to conclusion, that's when you will access your free bets. But all the terms and conditions are in the description below, so make sure you read before you join up. However, if you've already joined Boyle Sports, whether it's through our link or you were on Boyle Sports before Hammers Chat and stuff like that, simply just go onto the app, go onto the website, go into the match for tonight, and if you go to featured bet builder, it's there, 18-1. Click on it, you can put your money on whatever you fancy, and hopefully we can all win a bit of money. But anyone do playing along, please do gamble responsibly. 18 years and over, it is a gambling app. Do check out terms and conditions. Right, Gonzo, I've left you for a few minutes. Have you got your phrase that pays?
I have. I do want to give a little bit of credit to Iron.
Go on then, click on it.
Disciple, who said Obiang for your buck. I think that's a really, really good play on words. We're not using that now because I've already decided one. But yeah, I think it's very good. Yeah, so we're going to go for because I'm actually in a hotel at the moment. Thought we'd go full partridge and we go back of the netto.
Back of the netto, get it into the live chat. And should that bet win, one of you will win 190 quid from, well, from me. It'll come out of my Boyle Sports account and I'll give it to you. Lucas, it's myself doing the watch along tonight. You're stuck with me this evening. So I did it for the Lille game. I had enough encouragement from subscriber. I did a deal. I said, look, if it goes down well, I'll do the Sunderland game. And it went down well. So I've done the Sunderland game. And yeah, I've decided to do another one, at least one more. So I'll do the Chelsea one. Also, Frankie's away at the minute. He's well, I'll let him tell you all about it on the podcast we do next week. Anyway, there you go. Back of the netto. That's how you spell it. Thank you, Hayden. Get that into live chat. Right, Gonzo, you've seen the teams in the preview.
Yeah,
I think you went 2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah.
Are you still feeling it?
Yeah, I see nothing to change that, to be fair. Nothing, not one player in moving. I might have done, if you'd have changed formation and, as I've mentioned, give the opposition manager something to think about, to have him flustered for the hour and 15 minutes in the dressing room. I think, oh, blimey, I wasn't expecting 4 at the back. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting that. But he's given him nothing to worry about at all that they won't have practiced for the past week. I'm assuming Maresca is an organised manager. I'm pretty sure he'll say in that dressing room, right, okay, look, do you know what, guys? That thing we drilled all week, it's just one player different. So everyone's there, just right, mate, and we're swapping that. It's not going to be Rodriguez. It's going to be Souček. And then, right, okay, so we're going to need to look be more aware that he's going to probably gate crash our box. We probably need to be a little bit more switched on set pieces. But it will say to him, but you know what? It's nothing we didn't cover with what we deal with when Souček comes on as a sub. I think he's given him very little. He doesn't have to adjust his team talk at all, really. So I think I'm not going to adjust my prediction because I think it's nigh on impossible. But we got to sit back. We don't really have the pace to hit them on the break, which is a shame. So we're going to have to sit back. We're going to have to defend really well, and we're going to have to get lucky as well. And the goalkeeper's going to have to have a really good game. And can we get up to the tech? Can we? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get 10 shots on goal, I think, for us. So can we get up and make one of those shots count? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I'm not going to change my 2-0 now.
Yeah. I'll tell you 2 things. One with our formation tactics, and then one about Chelsea's that gives me a little bit worry, actually. When I've seen that Chelsea team, I've thought Maresca's doing something here, and I'm actually quite worried by it. So I'll start with West Ham first of all. I'm hoping that maybe we're going to revert to the box midfield. I'm hoping that Paqueta's going to be higher up the pitch. I thought he was against Sunderland, but I thought it was to man-mark Xhaka rather than to give us anything in possession. But I'm hoping he's higher up the pitch, but also to the left of the pitch a bit closer to Juve, but then putting Bowen on the right so that you've got essentially 2 number 10s. Think Crystal Palace with Eze and Sarr behind Mateta. I'm hoping that's what we do. I don't have too much confidence that's what we will do. Souček and the team, though, gives us a bit more goal threat. The issue is getting him in the box and getting the ball into him, but we've got a really good crosser in Juve. We've not seen Juve and Thomas Souček link up yet, so I'm actually looking forward to the prospect of Souček getting in there with Füllkrug and Bowen and Juve hitting them in. The only problem is I don't know if this is the fixture that we're going to see that play out. I think it may be against the likes of Burnley where we see that come to fruition. Whether tonight's tonight, I'm not so sure. I wouldn't put it past Graham Potter, by the way, to have Paqueta sitting deeper with Ward-Prowse and have Souček the more advanced of the 3. And Souček's closer to Füllkrug and Bowen than Paqueta is in order to get him in that 18-yarder. So when we do break, when we do try and get forward quickly, Souček's already up that end of the pitch and he's already inside the box. So I'm hoping that's what he's done. I'm hoping Souček's there to bring goal threat rather than just sit in front of our defence and shield it. The thing that concerns me with Chelsea is Gusto playing right back. Now, when he plays Reece James essentially becomes a central midfielder. Fernandes will push forward. Reece James will go into midfield and play alongside Caicedo. They don't really have that right back pushing forward. Gusto does. He doesn't do the inverted fullback thing because he's not very good at it. And if he tries that tonight, it doesn't bother me too much. Famous last words and that. So I don't think he's going to do that. When Chelsea played PSG, now I'm not a way to compare us to PSG, I promise you. But when Chelsea played PSG in the Club World Cup, he used Gusto, and all he did was constantly overlap down that right-hand side. And every time Sanchez had the ball, that was the out ball. He got Cole Palmer over on the right-hand side as well, and so we'll just attack down there. I'm a bit worried that he's targeting Juve tonight. I'm a bit worried that he's going to have Neto over on the right, Pedro on the left, Cole Palmer number 10. Then he's going to have Gusto going down that right-hand side as well. And they're just going to overload our left-hand side. And Juve, Gerd ain't going to know what to do, really. I'm a bit concerned by that, actually. So I think Gusto being in for Reece James is the most interesting change they've done. Tosin coming in for Achampong's not that interesting. Delap's come in for Gittins. It moves Pedro. I get what he's doing there. But the Gusto for Reece James one is the one that concerns me because I think that's the one that will just change how Chelsea build up, really. And I'm a bit worried, to be honest with you. I think Juve might be in for a tough game this evening defensively. I think he's in for a tough one. So
yes, for sure.
Well,
he's not. Yeah, I mean, we've seen so little of him, but everything we've seen that's good from him has been from an attacking perspective. And I very much thought a Gerd was minding him in last game, which is your job. Don't get me wrong, you left centre back, particularly a young player. You got a young 20-year-old wing back there. Yeah, I agree. Defensively, that's it could be an issue for us. But we got to get the best out of him. It's like it's like a boxer with a weak chin. What are you going to do? Then go on the front foot. Go on the front foot. Go on the attack. Do you know what I mean? Let's get him attacking.
Wayne says, can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm all right seeing a bit of Moyes ball tonight. I think you might see a little bit of that, to be fair, a little bit of sitting back and...
But the Moyes ball won't, when we win the ball, won't tap it around at the back. The Moyes ball go for it. This team looks damn slow. We'd have to go a little bit more direct. I don't mean long ball. I just mean get the ball forward in 3 or 4 passes.
Well, the goal we scored against Bournemouth in pre-season was that, because Paqueta got it, whipped out to Juve, and he whipped it in and Bowen scored. It was like 2 or 3 passes, bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Hello, this was nice. But the problem with that is Juve started higher up the pitch. Whereas against Sunderland, often we'd win the ball back, and Juve was in a left-back position. It was like a back 5 we had, essentially. So that out ball to Juve wasn't there. It was like, right, we're going to have to keep the ball because we need him and Wan-Bissaka to now get 15, 20 yards further forward. So I think it's going to be important, that sort of early positioning from our wing-backs, if that's how we wish to break and break quickly. That's what we'll wait and see, I suppose. Right then, time to get your comments in. We're going to start clicking on all your comments and seeing what you're all saying, and while you are getting them in. Everton, let me just read you what David Ornstein said. It is in relation to West Ham, I promise you, and it's not the Moyes thing. David Ornstein has said, anyway, Everton agree a deal with Southampton for Tyler Dibbling with £42 million, 40 million plus sell-ons. Everything's done, so medical is early next week if everything goes to plan. I think West Ham's negotiating for Fernandes just got a little bit more difficult.
Oh, isn't it just? Hasn't it? It's they don't need the money anymore, and that's set the price. It's 42 million at least. That's it. I'm not sure how we can get that done now. Oh dear. It's going
to be difficult, isn't it? I think it just got more difficult. The thing is, we've got no one to blame. We had the last 2 or 3 weeks when Everton were stalling / negotiating with Southampton. We had that period of time to go ahead and get the Fernandes one done. We've upped it by 2 million, and then, I mean, this is just David Sullivan, isn't it? First bid, 30 million. No, we want 50 million. Oh, tells everyone, oh, we're too far apart in valuations. A week later, goes in and goes, 32 million. No, it's 50 million. And then he's telling people again, oh, they want 50 million. It's ridiculous. We can't afford that. You discovered that last week, mate. You discovered last week they want 50 million. This is not new information to anyone. It's not even new information to you, mate. You've not just discovered that they want. You knew 10, 12, 14 days ago, however long it was our first bid went in, you knew then it was 50 million. But he's acting surprised now that it's 50 million. What, do you think he goes in 30 and go 50 and you leave it a week and go 32? They're going to go, go on then. You got us, David. 40 million. My word. Anyway, I think it just went up to 55 million.
Yeah. Well, they just don't need to sell that. They don't need that. That's the point with it. It sets the price, and they don't need to sell because they've got their parachute payment and another 42 million. They're all right. They can see out the season. They could probably play it quite tough with Fernandes as well if they really want to, and they certainly don't have to sell him on the cheap. But we're very bad at understanding the environment around us. We just don't seem to know about that stuff. We don't seem to know about other clubs. We don't seem to know about trends in anything. Trends in football. I don't just mean about coaching and stuff like that. Who's available? Who's the latest up and coming thing? We're just no good at that stuff. We seem to operate in a bubble, and that's going to be really, really difficult for us actually to do that now, which is a massive shame.
Mandy says, Souček partnered Rice, then Alvarez, now James Ward-Prowse. That's progress. Martin said, if I picked a team, I would have dropped Tadebo and put Wan-Bissaka in the back 3 and brought in Kyle Walker-Peters. Ads is saying, I don't mind losing if we have a goal. but not trying or just possession for the sake of it and losing. I cannot accept it. Garino's saying we've bid for Magassa, young defensive midfielder from Monaco, who Analytics United recommended as one of those to buy. Daniel saying, don't mind on not overpaying for Fernandes, just annoyed the midfield isn't fixed yet. You snooze.
That's it, isn't it? The time wasted. It's the time wasted. Yeah.
Because we're going to end up having to pay for him because we've run out of options.
Yeah.
It's not like we've gone in, discovered he's expensive and gone somewhere else. We've gone in, discovered he's expensive, stood around with our knob in our hand, and then gone back in expecting him to somehow have got cheaper and he's the same price, and we've just lost a week.
But we have held our knob for a bit, which is always fine.
Yeah, but listen, if you've got an impressive dong, it's all very well, but I'm pretty sure Sullivan's little pickle, I don't think is going to...
Excellent.
Anyway, Graham says, this is all heading to, we get the best deals at the end of the transfer window, and we're getting a 29-year-old journeyman who used to be a substitute for a Champions League club.
Beautiful.
Onion Mrs. Dawson, we've got no one in the air that he's confident in. I never thought I'd say I miss Dawson. Well, the thing is, I don't. I miss having someone like Dawson. The issue isn't that we don't have Dawson. The issue is we've not got someone like Dawson.
You've not got a scrapper.
No, we don't. No, we don't. That's why I've seen Charlie Creswell. Someone mentioned it earlier. He's off to Dortmund, or certainly likely to go to Dortmund. That's disappointing that we've just watched it happen and not decided, we better make our move then. Jordan saying, seems mad that Southampton can go down and negotiate selling their best players for more than we can. It's a sad showing. I'll come back to that in a second. Out of time, says 2 years on from winning the Conference League, we're now battling relegation. I mean, it's hard to remember it was only 2 years ago that we won in Prague. It feels like longer than that to me.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. In regards to the selling aspect of it, Ipswich Town sold Hutchinson for $37.5 million to Brentford, which I believe is more than a fee Arsenal have ever received for any of their players. I don't think Arsenal have ever sold someone for that price. I've seen an Arsenal fan say it, and everybody was like picking them up. So I've not fact checked.
They would. It means they don't sell their players. If they sold Saka, they'd get like 100 million.
Yeah, but you get the guy's point, though, right?
Yes.
Well, you could say, well, in that case, we sell Bowen, we'd get 50 million. I would like to say 80 million, but I'm not confident. So
we would. I don't want to say it's actually depressing. Our negotiating in and out is depressingly poor. I mean, it is depressingly poor. Everyone, it's just terrible. Now
and again, do you know when I tell like non-West Ham fans about it, and I don't think they believe me. I think they think I'm making stuff up, right? And I'm like saying this has happened, that's happened. I think they're a bit like, you're just making stuff up now. I'm like, I promise you I'm not. And I'm having to like Google stuff and send screenshots as evidence to my claims as that what has occurred at West Ham. And one of my favourite things to refer to is when we bid for William Cavallo and Sporting said, no, you haven't. And Sullivan was saying, yeah, we have. We bid for William Cavallo. And Sporting said, no, you haven't. Prove it. And Sullivan leaked his email to Sky Sports thinking, I'm going to look well good here. And everyone read it and went, oh my God, that's how you bid for players. So Sullivan did something thinking, I'm going to look brilliant. Have a look at this. Here's the proof. And everybody turned around and went, oh my God, your grammar is awful. And at the very end, you've just left a threat, which is sell him to us. We're going to loan someone from PSG who ended up going to West Brom. That's my favourite story, just to summarise David Sullivan's negotiating.
Yes,
that's my favorite.
And you wouldn't. I think the thing is, you wouldn't feel that it's progressed any more from that. You wouldn't feel that lessons were learned. I mean,
Gonzo, we are gonna. I've convinced myself we are going to re-sign Mikel Antonio after the transfer window closes. I'm convinced.
The thing is, I think here's the difference, right? When we've struggled to get signings over the line before, we've been the difference has been we didn't qualify for the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we got Europa League instead, right? So have we been bad at this stuff before? Yes, but the drop down has been so much so that it didn't really catch the attention, I think, of the mainstream media.
Yeah.
The only thing that really caught the attention of mainstream media was us deciding to get rid of Moyes. Aside from that, there's not been that much scrutiny on the buying and selling of the club. At the club, I think there is now, and I think that's the difference. And you're quite right. As you know, I thought the whole Karen Brady thing on TalkSport the other day, as I know we both think this was a virtue signal to the wider footballing public, to the match of the day audiences, not to West Ham fans. I don't care what West Ham fans think. They stop, right? But I just think that I think the genie's out of the bottle with that stuff now. Anyway, and I think whereas before, they might have got away with re-signing Mikel Antonio and no one would have said too much. And actually, people you might find in the mainstream media defending Mikel Antonio, I think there's all eyes are on them here, on almost every platform, on every radio station, on every football, every channel. I think if they did that now, then they would actually get the full, criticism from everybody. I think they're in I'm not sure they know this, but I'm certainly aware that they're in a very, very different situation now, because the difference is it's not actually, if we mess this up, we'll get Europa League and not Champions League. No, you mess this up and you're fighting relegation, and everyone can see it.
Yeah, I think the one thing I will say about Antonio is that he wasn't very good. I watched under 21s the other night against Nottingham Forest, and he wasn't great at all. So it's not even like he was performing really well. And you thought, he's back to his best. He's really fit and stuff. It was actually quite sad. I felt really sad. I just thought, oh, please stop. But like it's a car crash situation there. You don't want to look, but you kind of have to. And yeah, I was watching the ball. The thing is, I was really wanting him to do well, because he's starting ahead of Josh Landers, who should be playing under 21 football. So you've almost got to justify it a little bit. And I just thought, hang on a minute, a week ago, this bloke was on whatever podcast saying there's no loyalty in football, and he's starting for under 21s. Like, he's playing up front. We are putting his development ahead of Josh Landers' development.
I think I actually, of all the criticism of the club, and we do lots of it, I wouldn't level that against them in Antonio's thing. I think they've done well. They're still paying for his rehabilitation. I think they're trying everything. I think you'll probably find he just can't play first team football anymore. So it's just that. I think they have been loyal to him.
Yeah, I think the club called his bluff a little bit. When it was, he's got other offers. I think the club went, well, go on then, take one, and he hasn't. That's what I think it would suggest, that he doesn't have other offers, or certainly not any that are like full time. Here's your tens of thousands of pounds a week kind of contract. It might be a pay-as-you-play deal, similar to what we were offering him. But hopefully, anyway, we've gone off a tangent, which I think says more about the game than what we can actually say about the game. Right, we'll take some more comments, and then we'll kick Gonzo off. Grouch is saying criticism. Media doesn't give a rat's ass about West Ham. West Ham are the Washington Generals of the PL. If you know, you know. I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know.
No, it's over my head. Sorry, Grouch. Josh saying probably not the best analogy, talking about a car crash and speaking about it. I didn't really click with that one. Oops. Nathan says,
I can't remember. Yeah.
I said watching Antonio play was quite painful. It was like a bit of a car crash where you don't want to look, but you have to.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I didn't even think. Nathan saying, I used to be able to think games like this we were able to nick it 1-0, but maybe possibly a draw. The thing is, we were justified, right? Because I did that video with the Chelsea fan, which didn't go down too well, but he was saying, I don't fear West Ham. Now Moyes is gone. He said, under Moyes, I used to fear West Ham. Don't anymore. We're going to win 4-0. And a lot of people got upset by it. But the reality is, our last 3 home games against Chelsea under Moyes, we won 2, drew 1, right? So it was sort of justified. Listen, away from home against Chelsea, we were horrible.
Yeah.
We were stinky. But at home, we were all right. We were able to have a pop at them. So you see, Mark San Antonio's playing tonight. The under 21s are playing tonight. People are wanting to know, have you got through qualifying?
Oh, listen, thanks for asking. I didn't want to.
There's other people been asking too. I've been waiting before you
Yeah,
go to.
I'm going to try and requalify tomorrow. The standard's so high, so high. I've got 2 hours to qualify tomorrow. The standard's so high. One of them, I've got a little home. Basically, one of the machines in the lineup. There's 2 main competitions: the Open and then there's the Classics. In the Classics, one of them's my game. I've donated a game to the Classics competition, so it's like playing at home. Right, I know this game. Someone's gone in and had a game, had got a score on it. I don't even think it was possible. And I've had this game literally sat in a cave for 3 years, playing it every day. So there's competition stuff. I'm going to have a go. I'll let you all know. But thanks for asking, everyone.
Does that mean when you take your pinball machine home, his high score is going to be?
Yeah, you understand. You understand. Oh, honestly, they're all flashing at me. But,
He's wrecked your enjoyment.
There's no. I'm not even sure it was possible. How you done that? Yeah.
You're going to have to watch every time you turn that machine on. You're going to get reminded some other bloke's better than you with your own machine.
But he is. No, to be fair, this is he's won the UK Championship 3 or 4 times. If anyone's going to do it, it's him. But yeah, you're right. It's there on the screen forever. Yeah, but because they're all so good, I won't even have a single score. The top 4 scores of what log. I won't even be a single score. I won't have any of mine are on there. I'm gonna have a go. I'm gonna have a go tomorrow. So I'm gonna try and qualify.
So the answer.
I'll get the last 32. Basically, it's tough.
So the answer is no. You haven't qualified.
Not yet, but it doesn't finish until lunchtime tomorrow. Qualifying. So I've done it before. I've done it on the last day before. I've qualified before once. There you go.
Jamie did ask question. I can't find it. Let me try to find it very quickly. I like to pop their names up when I'm referring to someone in the question and stuff like that. Here it is. Jamie says, if you had to put 50 quid on a yes or no, does Brownhill join this club?
No, but I do believe he has bought a house in Brentwood, which does, but apparently buys a lot of property. So anyway. But if I had to pay 50 quid, I would say no. I think it's less likely to happen.
Put it this way, I wouldn't put £50 on it because I'm unsure.
No, that's a good point. Yes, you're speaking to the wrong guy. 50 pence is what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not confident either way, which I think says all. If we can get in 2 midfielders, then no. But if we only get in 1, then yes.
Sure.
I think he's planned H. I think we're working our way through the alphabet at the minute. And I think if we can't get someone else in, I think he'll get him in as well. Because I think they'd look at it that is arguably he's better than Andy Irving. If we can sell Irving for 3 million and replace him with Josh Brownhill, that's maybe something that they'd look to do. It's an upgrade and doesn't cost us anything, but I hope not. I'll be very disappointed
because it's not upgrading the first team; it's upgrading the sub bench,
which is pointless. We need the first 11 updated. Josh was saying last season under Potter, the game versus Chelsea was close, and there was a deflection off Wan-Bissaka that went in, and their first choice centre back is injured. I can't remember the score of that. The only thing I remember from the game at Stamford Bridge was Orford and Irving starting in midfield. Irving started in midfield with someone, and he played well. And Orford came off the bench in that game, and I think he struggled a little bit. But I can't remember who was midfield with Irving. But Andy Irving had a great game, and away fans just sang Andy Irving songs for 90 minutes. I remember Irving had a good game that game. At Stamford.
Yes, he did.
He had a couple of shots as well.
Didn't play the next game, no, did he?
No, that's why we were all like, what are you doing? Like, he's done all right, and then he's dropped again. So we'll see. Before Gonza goes, Magassa, have you got any thoughts on him?
I honestly haven't, mate.
I've never heard of him.
I'd never heard of him. I've not really been in the football. I've been doing the pinball stuff, so I've had a look. I don't know. I know people are worried that he's maybe not played many games or something. He might be injury prone, but I've read nothing but a couple of tweets, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know anything about him.
He's not injury prone. I think he's just young. He's only 21. I think the midfielders they've got are good, but I'll find out. MJ saying, why don't we rate Irving? It's not that I don't rate Irving, it's that I don't see Irving. So at the minute, he doesn't play enough, so I think, well, might as well. And also, I didn't say I'd sell Irving. I'm saying the club might think, oh, we'll sell Irving and bring in Josh Brownhill. We've wanted to see more of Andy Irving during his spell at West Ham. We've been impressed when we have seen him most of the time, not always. There's been a few games where he's not been good, but we don't really have any
It's hard to form an opinion on him. You just don't see him play.
But I'm thinking, well, Potter don't like him or won't play him, then we might as well move him on. But saying that, he only made 3 subs at Sunderland, and he was one of them. So it's a bit conflicting, really. We'll wait and see. Right, Gonzo, are you ready to rock and roll onto pin? Well, you're ready to watch football. You're not going to go pinballing yet, but are you ready to go watch the game?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna watch. I'll watch the game. I'll do my review, and then I'm gonna go to the bar afterwards. And I think we all know what I'll be doing in the bar afterwards, don't we? I don't think I'll be celebrating. It won't be the champers, will it?
Oh, there's no Chelsea fans.
There's not many football fans, which is quite interesting because there are a few football fans, but not many. There's actually West Ham. Funny enough, one of the referees in one of the tournaments is a West Ham fan, funny enough. But no, there's not many football fans here, which is funny because you end up, everyone keeps asking, oh, and how's things and how's the football? And, and everyone's being polite, everyone's being lovely. And I say, oh, yeah, and so how's your team doing? Oh, man, so there you go. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, thanks everyone and enjoy the game.
Well, hopefully you can enjoy the game. Good luck with your pinballing. And I'll see you on Monday.
See you then.
Right, catch you in a bit, Gonzo. Thank you. Right, that's Gonzo gone. Just me and you guys. Me and you lot now. Right then, we're going to have a bit of fun. It's unlikely to happen, but we're going to have a bit of fun. If West Ham score a goal, got to give away a pair of these. Not these ones. Packaged up, brand new, spanking new ones. Oddballs. Hang on. Here we go. Hammers Chat. Oddballs boxers. If West Ham score a goal, we're going to give someone a pair of boxers. Someone in the live chat. West Ham score another goal, someone else will win. Every goal we score, give away a pair of boxers. So there's a good chance we're not giving any boxers away. But you never know. Maybe we're going to end up giving away 3 pairs or something. Wild things have happened. I'm putting stuff up for grabs. So fingers crossed a few of you can get a free pair of pants. Right. You're going to have to just give me a second to close that down because I don't need that. That's the page where I had Gonzo. Let me get rid of this now because Gonzo's not here. And I'm going to put my other ear in so I can hear out my left ear. It's not match worn boxers, Grouch. It definitely isn't. Andrew's saying I jinxed it. We're definitely not scoring. To be fair, usually when I do stuff like this, usually it ends up being I've got to give them away. So fingers crossed I've done reverse psychology a little bit. And let me bring my screen over. There we go. Right, I'm all set. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for sticking with me. I've got a few shout outs to do now. Thank you to this lovely lot. I just want to say thank you to Steve Hill for £5 super chat, who said, BS out. Great show as always, Steve. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you very much for joining me. And the same goes to James Stephen Anderson, £2 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, as well as Daniels. Thank you very much. All helps. And because of you lot that have donated so far, this stream has no adverts. Hopefully you got an advert when you clicked on the stream, but once you're in the stream, you should not experience any adverts at all, uninterrupted from start to finish. Oh, Greg's Creamy Baileys. Now I know what it is. Thank you very much for £10 super chat. He's saying, is Todd Bowley the American werewolf in London that Potter needs for his silver bullet? That's good. I like it. I didn't know what I didn't understand the silver bullet thing. I knew what it meant. I didn't know why it was that. Gonzo had to explain it. GP, listen, he paid his money. I'm reading it out. GP said, if that's a lineup, my Willie is forever floppy. And Aswike as well. Thank you very much for your generous £2 donation. Says, ball in for a place to keep your balls in. There you go. That's right. Ball in the back of the net for a place to keep your balls in. We definitely don't have any Y-fronts. We definitely don't have any Mankinis. We've just got those. But we will have another collaboration with Oddballs coming next year as well. This store is closing down. In case you don't know, we're closing the store down, which is on next Monday. Transfer deadline day. We're shutting the store down. Right, it's flashing up our 7 fixtures. Chelsea, Wolves in the Cup. Forest away, Spurs at home, Palace at home, Everton away, Arsenal away. Wish I didn't see that. Don't want to see that. That's not good. Not good reading, is it? bit scary, to be honest with you. Marty saying, I believe we can school a goal, and if it's KILMAN, will I win? All right, Marty. If we win 1-0 and Max KILMAN scores, you can have a pair of boxers, right? Only. Mark's saying, do we have enough pairs for 6-0 win? We got enough pairs for a 50-0 win. You may have to take various different sizes, but we've got plenty. Avid saying we could seriously have no points after our first 6 games. It is a little bit worrying. Don't watch with a like Marshall. He's on the bench. I'd have been okay. Lincoln saying, come on, West Ham, show some fight. I agree. We need to see a bit of that tonight. I was disappointed against Sunderland when we conceded. It felt like everybody's heads dropped. I didn't like the body language. Everybody looked a bit deflated. I don't like to see that. I'd rather KILMAN and Aguirre arguing and screaming with one another about whose fault it is and stuff like that. I want to see a bit of aggression in this team tonight. We need to see something. Adam saying Mav Panos will be better against a lap. He should be starting anyway. Essex saying headphones broken, train home cancelled, no pressure, but this can't get much worse tonight, can it? No. It can't. Just maybe stay away from score updates. Andy saying, do we think we will get Fernandes done with Everton signing Dibbling? We've discussed that a little bit earlier, but I appreciate you perhaps weren't here, Andy, but basically, no. Noza, what's the prediction? I said 3-1 Chelsea in the preview, and I don't tend to change my score predictions. To be honest, if I was, I think I'd be knocking off our goal, which is a bit depressing, isn't it? But I think what I will say is that the Gusto, him playing over Reece James worries me a little bit. I'm a bit unkeen on Gusto playing it right back. It makes me a little bit wary what Maresca's up to. Jay is saying, have we got any opinions on Magassa? I've looked on his stats on FotMob and seems very defensively sound with good progressive dribbles. I'm doing a video tomorrow. Jay, I'll be honest. I'll always be honest with you. Right. Never heard of him. Don't know who he is. But I'm doing a video tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So I'll do my debrief at 10. So at 9 o'clock, I'm going to record a video with someone who does know about Magassa. Then at 10, I'll do my debrief show, talking about the match. And then maybe early afternoon, 2 p.m. or something, I'll put the video up with me and the guest discussing Magassa. Because I'm looking forward to hearing more about him. I've done what you've done, by the way. I've gone on and had a little look at the statistics. And it looks good. Defensively, it looks very impressive. But on the ball, looks okay. But I've never heard of him. Stats wise, he looks fine. But I want to hear a bit more. Maybe, possibly. Sean's watching from Malta, praying for the win. Been a sub for a few years now. Great work. Thank you, Sean. That's very kind. I went to Malta a long time ago. Ooh, 18 years ago now. Fucking hell, that is long, isn't it? Jesus. 18 years ago I went to Malta. I don't know where I stayed. I know you're going to ask me. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I remember what it looks like. And it was, I don't know, half an hour from the capital, the main part. So I don't know. I appreciate this is very unhelpful to you and you did not care or ask. But I'm just informing you. It was all right. Got a fright in a bar. Went into the bar. We had a drink. We were at the bar, in the bar, physically standing at the bar. And the drink was there. This song come on. And all the barmaids got up and they were just going up and down the bar. Nearly sloshed my drink. Health and safety completely disrespected. And then that's when I discovered we were in a bar called Coyote Bar. But I didn't realise that upon entrance of said joint. So I discovered the hard way once my pint nearly got kicked over by a barmaid. Anyway, didn't move from the bar. I'm not going to lie. Stayed on the bar. Glog vaccine, really looking forward to seeing Juve again tonight. Andrew saying, do we sign the petition? I'll tell you what, Andrew, if someone new signed it every time someone asked, we'd have 100,000 subscribers. Well, maybe not 100,000. We'd have a lot more names on there than we currently do. Over 7,000 now, though, so it's growing. Dave saying, where is Callum Wilson? He's on the bench. I'm done the bench, Dave. The bench is scrolling along the bottom of your screen. Callum Wilson is on the bench. As Mike saying, I've got no faith. I'm not looking forward to this, but we're West Ham. We did the most random stuff like buying Callum Wilson. That's not random. That's Will Salthouse's influence. Tedder's in Hard Rock Cafe in Las Vegas. No commentary. There's music. So I am his Ali McCoist. Well, I'll do my best, Tedder. I'm not going to do Glaswegian. Can't be bothered. But what I will say is, for me, he should be doing better there. That's what McCoist always says. For me, Jamie bumped into Gary O'Neill in Dubai. He's not interested in the West Ham role. I mean, where's he got his big mouth from? I don't think he'd get it, to be honest with you. To be fair, I mean, if Gary O'Neill was wise, he'd actually maybe hang his hat on the West Ham job, because at Wolves he played a back three, didn't he? So he was playing the 3-4-3 formation at Wolves. So we were to sack Graham Potter. There's a chance a normal club, a well-organised club, would go after a manager that plays three at the back, because they've got, well, we've built the squad to play 3-4-3 or 3-5-2. So what we'll do is go get a manager in that can work with the squad and formation that we've got. They'll tweak things and improve things. A bit like what Wolves did when they sacked Gary O'Neill, ironically enough. When they got Pereira rocked up and they said, oh, you're going to change? He said, no, the squad is made for playing wing-backs. We're going to keep playing wing-backs. So actually, Gary O'Neill would actually be wise to maybe look at the West Ham job, because he could say, I'm unemployed, I know West Ham, and I play three at the back, or I can play three at the back. It'd probably be enough to get him the job, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's have a little chat. Glory saying we need pace in midfield, so let's start. Ward-Prowse and Thomas Suchek. Lewis saying, what I want to see tonight is Folk Crew try and bully the defence and put himself about. He's the most disappointing player last week. Andrew saying Palmer had a knock in training. In the warm-up, I've seen him just going off at the end there. I'd be surprised if it keeps him out. I'll be honest with you, I don't have commentary. I don't have a headphone to connect to the iPad, so I can't put it in, right? So I don't have one. Might have to eventually purchase some headphones so I can listen to the commentary. So I've got no commentary. It's on mute. So no winding me up. Connor, what did Rob Green say? There's been other people who have said the same, and I know you, so can you please put in roughly what Rob Green has said? Jay, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, saying loves the watch geolongs. Geolong? That sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? Easy, worth a £5. No adverts too, I think. No, there's no adverts. Turn them off. Everyone saying Palmer's out. Infinitely is Palmer's out. Adrian saying Palmer's out. Hey, hello, I'm getting excited. 1-0 West Ham. Let's go. Who are they bringing in? Oh, it better not be Estevao. Is Estevao coming in? Does anyone know? Let me have a little look. I'm assuming Chelsea will have tweeted something. Who's coming in? They haven't tweeted anything. Brilliant. Yeah, it is Estevao. Right, okay. Shit. Fuck's sake. I had a bet earlier, which included him. And then I cashed it out because he's not playing, and now he's fucking playing again. Can I get it? Let's have a look. No, because he's not meant to be playing, so he's been taken off. Oh, pissing hell. Never mind. Well, that's us buggered. I'll tell you what, Mark. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that bet. Ah, oh, Jesus. We're going to have to whip something up together, aren't we? Mark, thank you for the £5 super chat. I would say a bit more than that, but I'm going to have to whip something up really quickly here. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it on the screen now. How do I get this? Oh, I boosted it as well. Pissing hell. Sorry, everyone. You're just going to have to give me 2 minutes. I'm trying to sort this out. I'm doing a replacement bet very, very quickly. But don't let that put you off subscribing and dropping a like on the video and all that sort of stuff. Here we go. Wise Leon said, don't watch what you're talking about, Gonzo Top Geezer. Someone slagging Gonzo off. Who do I need to boot out the live chat? Right, let's quickly try to get something on. I don't like this. This is pressure. This is pressure. Right then. I'm not doing West Ham to win. Goals, yeah, we'll do a bit of that. No, I didn't click on that. Remove that. Goals. Right, we'll go over 2.5. BOWEN have 2 shots on target. We'll be ambitious. We'll do Esteval to have... Oh, he's not there, is he? Because he's not meant to be playing. We'll do Pedro to have 2 as well. That'll do. It's simple. I'm keeping it simple. I'm hoping this wins. Right, so the new bet is 3 goals, BOWEN and Pedro, 2 shots on target. Someone will win 90 quid. You've already entered. You know the deal by now. You've already entered. That's the replacement bet because of Palmer being substituted. Massive thank you to everybody for informing me about that. I appreciate it. So I've got an emergency bet on now for the giveaway. I'm annoyed about that now. Anyway, right. The teams are coming out at the London Stadium. What are we? A few minutes away from kickoff now. Esteval coming in for Cole Palmer. I know they've sold him on the bench, but he's probably just sat there. I don't think he's on the bench. I'd imagine he's... oh, no, I didn't remember the baby bell. Sorry. I completely forgot. I'll try getting him for the Wolves game. Someone needs to remind me about this. Not like in the live chat. Like when I do my video tomorrow, someone needs to comment saying, oh, remember that. Can you just remember about the baby bells? I ain't gonna remember otherwise. Right. Come on, West Ham. Let's do this. Let's do this lot. Palmer not starting gives us a bit of a boost, right? If you're in the West Ham changing room, word comes through, Palmer's out. Esteval looks bloody good, though, right? Esteval worries me a little bit coming into tonight's game. I can't lie. I'd rather he wasn't in the starting 11, truth be told. Oh, yes, here we go. Right. Just give me 1 second. I promise you. I'm texting Mrs. Gio, telling her I need to get baby bells when I next go to the store. Right. I'm committed to the cause. No one can say I'm not committed to the cause. I am committed. Right, let's do this. West Ham. Come on, West Ham. BOWEN goal. Bosh. 1-0. BOWEN scoring. Let's do it. I'm feeling it. Just because it's nearly kick-off. Come on. I need to get my big clock ready. Smeet is saying we are going to win this. I hope so. How's everyone feeling in the live chat? Simon saying home win incoming. Loving this. Effortless says hoping for the best, expecting the worst. Not loving that. I get it as well. All right, look. Charlie had his methods. I've got mine. I don't really have anything. Highland Spring, I guess. It's not as exciting as oranges or baby bells. I'm not eating Tony's chocolate only on the video because I like to suck it. I like to... Right. JP. I like JP. Good subscriber. Paul reckons 8-0 Chelsea. Fair. Right, Maresca and Potter having a wee cuddle on the touchline. Handing out the handshakes. Come on, West Ham. For the love of God, please, just win. I don't care how, who, why, nothing. Even if we win 1-0 with an own goal, I'll take it for now, right? Anyway, we do one of these team huddles, which I don't like. I hate these team huddles. Fulkrug is very vocal. I know he's part of the leadership group thing that came out, but Fulkrug's the one giving the chat before the game, not Jared Bowen. Threatening them all, hopefully. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Come on, West Ham. Right, let me get my clock ready. I need to... Oh, it's already started. No, I need the manual clock. Stop trying to... I know it's already started. Just ignore it. Ignore it. It's because it's live. The clock's live. I need to be in sync with me. Right. And it is kick-off at the London Stadium. We're underway. My clock's up and running. I'm winning so far. I'm a little bit behind because I'm watching it on Sky Go. So I'm a bit delayed. But you lot said, Gio, do the watch-alongs. This is what you've got to put up with, right? I don't have a TV in here. There's no telly. So I've got to watch on Sky Go on the iPad. All right, looking at the team, it looks just like a normal 3-5-2. Paqueta looks a little bit higher, maybe. It's a good run by Bowen there, actually. He picked up quite deep. Travelled 20, 30 yards up to halfway line. Throw into Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, are we playing a box midfield? It's Bowen. I'm getting excited. I think we've maybe got a slightly different formation here. It looks like we've switched it up a bit. Paqueta's very high up and Bowen's on the right. Looks like we're going for a bit more of a 3-4-3 tonight. Souček and Ward-Prowse in the midfield. And Paqueta and Bowen either side of Fulkrug. It looks like it. Certainly out of possession, it looks that way. Tadebo's very high up as well. I will say that. Tadebo's on Enzo Fernandez at the minute, which is a little bit of a interesting one. Hermansen goes long, up to the halfway line for Fulkrug, but Tosin wins it. Souček gets pulled down by Pedro, I want to say. Yeah, it is. The stats are on the screen now. I'm hoping they've changed the Chelsea team with Mr. Val and Palmer. Anyway, Tadebo's got it. He's gone back to KILMAN. We're just trying to knock it around at the back at the minute. A couple of minutes in. Aguero with a lovely little ball to Paqueta, who's found Juve, who's found Fulkrug. Some nice play this, albeit bypasses. Fulkrug with a long ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Just overhit it. Throw into Chelsea right in their corner. Not bad. Not as... I was worried that we'd maybe look devoid of confidence from the start. I wouldn't suggest that's happened just yet. That pass from Aguero into Paqueta was nice enough. Thank you, James, for £2 super chat saying loves a Geo watch along. Great stuff. Russ says none of the streams are working. Russ, streaming the match on certain websites is illegal. You know this. And I must warn you to avoid the Hammers Chat Discord. There's a link in the description below. Do not click on it, because if you click on it, you may find links to streams that are not legal. And I recommend that you do not watch football illegally. So make sure you avoid that link, okay? Otherwise, you may be tempted. You don't want to be doing that. Right, back to the action at London Stadium. Fulkrug scored it at the minute. We're pushing bodies up. I will say that. I think we are trying to push the bodies up a little bit. When Fulkrug had it there, Souček, Paqueta, Bowen, they all bypassed him. You just couldn't find the pass or the angle. Tadebo's just give it back to Hermansen, who delapsed, closing down now. He's going long. Up to halfway line to Paqueta, but he's been beaten in the air by Caicedo. But it's fell into Souček. Fulkrug wants it, but Souček's gone out to Juve. He's gone back to Agard. Patient from West Ham. Well, that's a lovely ball by Paqueta to Souček. Couldn't quite make it work, and Gusto, a bit of an erratic clearance, and it's a throw into West Ham on the halfway line. we're just playing it around at the back again. We're starting to, after the first couple of minutes of Chelsea having the ball, we're now the ones with possession. He's gone long looking for Fulkrug, but got a nudge from Chauson and it's fell to Chalobah, who's gone back to Sanchez. Now Chelsea are just building up. We're pressing really high, man for man here. We're pressing really high up the pitch. And we've got it back. Ward-Prowse has got it here. Into Paqueta. We're just outside the Chelsea box now. Paqueta looking up. There's not much options. We're all over on the right-hand side. It's a bit congested because that's where we're pressing them. Bowen, that was a bit poor from Bowen. Offside. That didn't need to be offside there. That was a bit frustrating. We're also asking what the crowd's like. I can't tell you what they sound like, but I haven't really looked, to be honest with you. I've been trying to watch the play. So Chelsea have got a free kick after Bowen was judged to be offside and he looked offside. Right, here's Tosin dribbling out from the back with it to Chalobah. Back. Paqueta's pressing. Souček's pressing. We're man for man pressing again. I like it. Right, Juve into Paqueta. Souček's on the move. Juve's on the move. Bowen's on the move. Paqueta goes for goal. Oh my God! Oh, yes! Yes! Paqueta! Fucking hell! What a goal! I thought he was away across it. He just belted it. Absolutely belted it. It flew past Sanchez. Oh my God! What a goal! Yes! Come on! Fucking get in. Only 90 minutes to go. Come on. A bit of from Paqueta. So Chalobah had the ball played out. Esteval flicked it onto a girl. Juve gave it to Paqueta, who came forward with it. And he's about 35 yards out. There's not much on for him. Hits it and just flies past Sanchez into the far top corner. He kept coming. He had his head up. He was looking for passes. There was no option. And that is swerving. Sanchez should be doing better there. I think Sanchez should be saving that. If I'm Chelsea, I'm fuming about my goalkeeper. But I'm not Chelsea, so don't give a fuck. Get in! 1-0 West Ham. Ah, that's a nice swerve. The more I watch it, the more I like it. Sanchez is just waving in midair. Bloody hell. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. What a bloody goal. What a goal. Right, Chelsea playing around at the back. Again, we don't really care now. Only 9 minutes to go. Someone's won a pair of pants. Someone's won a pair of boxers. Paqueta, oddball. Someone's won a pair of boxers. I don't know how we're going to decide. I don't know how to decide. Who wins a pair of boxers? I know how I'm going to decide. I'm going to get someone to pick someone for me. We'll sort it out later on. We might have more. We might have more goals. Right, Fernandez goes forward. Agard heads that way. I'm celebrating every fucking clearance now. Juve whacks it away. Oh my God, Fulkrug's dead. Oh, he looks in pain. He looks in serious pain. What's happened here? I hope he's got a whack in the mouth. If he's got a whack in the mouth, he'll be alright. But he looked in pain. I hope he's overreacting. I didn't see what happened, to be honest with you. If he's got a whack in the face, he'll be okay. I think. Hopefully he's not... What happened? Gusto and Pedro and Fulkrug. Oh, he's got an elbow in the chin. He's okay. He'll be fine. I thought it was like his hamstring or something, but he's rolling around and with his arms in the air. I panicked. I'm sorry. He'll be alright. Happy days. Time wasting after 8 minutes. Love it. It's not time wasting. You did get a clump. Right. Favour, you pick a winner from the live chat for some boxes, please. Right, I've texted someone to ask to pick a winner from the live chat. Someone that perhaps won't We might have favourites, I don't know. Colin, thank you very much for the $5. Stuck at work in USA. Thank you for doing the live commentary. No, thank you. Thank you for the support. Hughes, thank you for the $5. Says, get in. How awesome does it feel after last week? Fucking brilliant, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely fucking buzzing. Richard came late. Hey, to be fair, mate, when I seen the goal, I nearly did that myself. Gordon, first goal of the season celebration. Thanks. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you for the $10. Thank you to everyone for the super chats. Appreciate it. Helps the channel loads. It means I can do these streams without any adverts. Because without the adverts during the stream, this video earns less than, earns a $5. I appreciate it. Now, everyone agrees with it being my job, but it is my job. I do my best. Come on. 80 minutes to go. Let's go. I'm excited. Always loved Graham Potter, me. Right, long way to go, though, but it's a good start. Chelsea resume play. Caicedo's got it. They're on the move. Gives it back to Cucurella. We're defending quite deep, but I'm okay with that. We're down to 10 men currently because obviously Fulkrug had to go off the pitch after getting a whack in the chops. So we're down to 10 men for the next 15 seconds or something. He's waiting for him to come back on. That's him back on the pitch. They put it into the box. Kilman's headed it down. They worked it out to Gusto, who's playing. He's out on the right here. It's gone back to Shalabau, who whips this one in towards the back post of Neto. Wan-Bissaka flicks it away. Cucurella will pick it up. Neto's dived, trying to win a pen. Oh, that VAR. That was the quickest VAR check ever. 5 seconds. It didn't even need to take that long. To be fair, I don't even think they checked it. I think they just whispered into his ear, just diving prick, and then just let the referee get on with it. That's what I would have done if I was on VAR. Bit of energy about us so far. I like it. I'm pleased. What's that? Oh, right. It's one word. I thought the scoreboard there, I thought the advertising board there said Weed On Ranch. I was like, what the hell? What are we advertising? But it's Weed On as one word. I thought there was a space between the D and the O. I thought, Jesus, we're accepting any advertising in these days, aren't we? Right. Anyway, Shalabah's got it. We are, in the space of about 10 yards, the entire West Ham team are in there. On the edge of our box to 25 yards out. We're just sat in there. Very compact, no space. Chelsea just knocking it around between their defenders at the minute because there's nowhere to go, really. They're going to have to get creative. This will be a big test for us, but Crystal Palace kept them out. The last 10 minutes or something, Crystal Palace were under the cosh from Chelsea, but Henderson didn't really have much to do. Shalabah looking for Estevao. It got flicked by a Gerd, and Pedro's diving now against Kilman this time. Juf goes long. Bacata brings it under control, and the referee's peeping up, and I think it's a throw to Chelsea, but they're also going to do another VAR check. Oh, I didn't realise when Michael Oliver, he's saying to wait. No, get over it. Did Kilman put his hands on Pedro, but Kilman's got his eyes on the ball, and Pedro's ran into him, and he isn't through him, Kilman. He's just sort of like gently laid him on the floor, to be honest with you. He's got nowhere to go. No chance, but that was a pen. Can't just run into the defender. Right, Neto's going to try and take on Wan-Bissaka here. And it gets cut back to Pedro. Right, Chelsea are just playing the ball around from left to right at the minute, but they're quite a comfortable distance. This is where Maresca's missing Colwell. This is his point. The centre-back that can progress the ball, they don't have it. Neto's out on the left. He swings it in towards Delap, and oh, that was a great header. Juf. Do you know something, Juf? That is fantastic. I feared the worst there. Neto out on the left, swung it in with his right foot, so an in-swinger. And it went to back post, and Estevao was coming in there. And Juf, who was on Gusto, realised the danger, got up. Nice little intercepting header. It's a corner for Chelsea, but that's brilliant defending by Juf. I'm pleased. I was worried about him coming into tonight's game. from a defensive standpoint. That relief. Well done. Good defending. Happy days. Right, corner for Chelsea. Neto's going to take it. At least we've got Souček in. Cucurella flick. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's Pedro. One. Neto took the corner. Cucurella, who was short, then went into the box because he flicks it on here. Neto goes to Cucurella at the front post, flicks it on, and Pedro, it's such an easy header. Who's marking Pedro? It's Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's marking him. He just switches off. Füllkrug's trying to get there but can't. And Wan-Bissaka, when the ball goes to Cucurella, Pedro keeps moving and Wan-Bissaka doesn't. So by the time it comes into the middle of the 6-yard box and he just flicks it in. Such an easy goal to concede. That's disappointing after that goal by... Nah, man. It's not good enough, that, from a defensive standpoint. And we've got a free kick, maybe 25, 30 yards out. Due from Ward-Prowse over it. The boys are up for the free kick. Come on, boys. Juve, no, Ward-Prowse puts it in to Souček at the back post. Paqueta wins it back. Well done, Paqueta. That's brilliant. Goes back to Todibo, back to Paqueta. They're still in the box. Everyone's still in the box. Paqueta gives it to Todibo, of all people. He's come forward here, cuts it back to KILMAN, to Füllkrug. Yes! 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 Füllkrug, get the fuck in! Fucking yes! Yes! Don't know what they're moaning about. Fuck off, Chelsea. Boot them all. Fucking whinging bastards. Yes! He's in a Brazilian dance. I love him. I actually love him. I love Füllkrug. I love Füllkrug. Get in. Get in. I've still not got my boxers winner yet. 2 pairs of boxers now. What are they all whinging about? I need to see a replay now. I'm getting a bit worried. Oh, piss. I'm not sure that's going to be close. They're saying Todibo's offside. That's the only bit. The thing is, right, see, I think he is offside, but I have a query because I thought it becomes another phase of play when a defender plays the ball intentionally, and someone does play the ball intentionally. So does it not become another attacking phase of play? I could be wrong. This is the problem with doing watch-alongs. I can't just Google it and have a look and see what everyone's saying and get the answer. But I always thought that when a defender intentionally plays the ball, I guess blocking it, is that playing it? I don't know. Oh, it's very close. Oh, fuck off. Todibo's offside. It's very, very close. Let me have a look at the comment section. Oh my Jesus, his ankle is offside. Why is Brandon asking why no one read his comment? Because we celebrated a West Ham goal. It's not that big a deal. Well, it is a bit, because the goal's been stood off. I don't know, it didn't look that offside to me in real time, but anyway. I mean, to be fair, it was not even his entire foot was offside. Right. The thing is, that's got to give us a bit of confidence. Souček's just been done here. Shalaba, of all people, running down the right. He's giving it to Estevao, who's cut it back. Ward-Prowse has cut it out. Delap has a shot. Hermansen gathers it. Come on then, boys. It's a good start. I like it. It's a good start. Cheap goal to concede, but that'll give Füllkrug a bit of confidence. It was a decent strike with his left foot as well. Hermansen's gone long, looking for Fulkrug. Needs to challenge these a bit more, Fulkrug. You just let Tosin have the ball there. Gerd, great ball into Paqueta there from a Gerd. I like that combination. That one. A Gerd to Paqueta. There's been a couple of passes a Gerd's done now where he's playing it over a large distance, maybe 30 yards into the feet of Paqueta between the lines. That's good. Anyway, thrown to West Ham, 20 minutes on the clock. Juice going to take it over on the left-hand side. Gave it to Paqueta, who went long for Bowen. It's a really crap header by Tosin, and we've got a corner. Come on, boys. Where's big Tommy Souček? Find Souček. We get a goal. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this. This is a reaction, right? We've got an embarrassment at Sunderland. The boys have come out, 20 minutes in. Sleeves are rolled up. We're playing some good football as well. They look like they want it. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. 20 minutes in, happy Gio. Come on, boys. We can win this. I feel clambering all over the back. To be fair, he's on the back of Max KILMAN. I think it's KILMAN that's committed the foul, not Fulkrug. Anyway, Chelsea are coming forward here with Cucurella down the left. Todibo's getting back in. He's looking for Neto, but Wan-Bissaka's defended well and gone back to Hermansen, who's looked for Juve, but I think it's a bit overhit by Hermansen. Can't tell if Juve stumbled or Hermansen overhit it. I think it was the latter. Anyway, throw it to Chelsea. Gusto will take it. What's he doing now? He's whinging about something. A quick 1-2 off the throw with Pedro, and he's gone back to Chalobah, who will no doubt play it to Tosin. And he does. Anyway, I'm liking what we're seeing. I think the Paqueta in Bowen movement, the 3-4-3. I think this tweak by Potter's made a big difference. I like Paqueta's positioning. A great turn there by Paqueta on Esteval. Van Fulkrug has tried to shield it. Fernandez has won it. I thought he went through the back of Fulkrug to get it. The referee says no. Play continues. Neto's out on the left with it now. Puts it in. Evades everyone and just picks it up. Gusto's timidly playing it out. Well, Paqueta's giving it away there. Neto at the back. Oh, fucking hell. Pissing hell, man. 2-1 Chelsea. Get fucked. Paqueta wants a free kick. It looked like he gave it away cheaply, but I'll watch the replay, make my mind up. But it didn't look like a foul in real time. It looked like he took a bad first touch and it got away from him. I don't want to see the goal. Neto puts it in. That bit's fine. Juve's fine. It goes to Paqueta. That's fine. So it is a terrible first touch by him. I can't tell if Chalobah's fouled in, but Pedro picks it up, puts it into the back post to Neto. Fucking Wan-Bissaka again, man. He's sleeping again. It's 2 goals now he's switched off for. Nah, it's just a bad first touch by Paqueta. I don't think that's a foul. Looks like Wan-Bissaka completely switched it. You don't even know where Neto is, man. You've only got one man to mark. How do you not know where he is? Nah, I'm not having this. The one thing I will say about it, now I've seen that replay from Chalobah and Paqueta. Chalobah's got no intention of winning the ball there. He just completely blocks Paqueta off. The problem is Paqueta's not really in full control of the ball. I don't think that'll get overturned. I'll be surprised if it did, but I can see what Paqueta's complaint is, which is I got blocked off and I got studded on my head. VAR, checking badge. I'm not sure. That's not a foul for me. He doesn't play the ball, though, does he, Chalobah? I just think the problem for me is I think Paqueta's lost the ball. Wan-Bissaka, man. Gusto does look like he does have a cut on his Achilles there. I hate them. They're sore. So he's getting a wee plaster on the pitch for some reason rather than going off the pitch and getting it. Reece James warming up in case Gusto's scratch means he has to go off. Pissing hell. Three centre-backs, 5 defenders. And we give away 2 cheap goals. See, this is where you need a bit more of a reaction from us, from the boys. When we scored, albeit it's offside, it's a bit more black and white, but their players were saying, putting pressure on Oliver immediately, saying, that's offside, mate, go sort that. Our lot, a couple of them, I think that was a free kick, but there was no aggression from us. You don't want to go steaming into the referee's face and get a booking for it, but you want to make it clear that you're not too happy. What's Neto going on to Bowen for? Get out of the fucking way. Anyway, the plays resumed. 2-1 Chelsea. Just bad defending by West Ham on 2 occasions. Fulkrug's won it, but it's been cleared. And there's a lot of pressure on us now. A lot of pressure on us. Right, Ward Prowse into Bowen, who's gone out to Wan-Bissaka. We need to see a bit more of Bowen, I think, especially in these positions. KILMAN's got on the halfway line. The movement from the players is good. They're constantly moving. I'm watching them off the ball here, and they're all constantly trying to offer something for the player in possession, whether it's Fulkrug and Bowen interchanging, whether Ward Prowse is dropping deep, the centre-backs are moving. Bowen with a lovely touch to Fulkrug, back to Bowen, and Kukurea read the play and intercepts it quite well, unfortunately. Enzo Fernandez looks for Neto, who's got behind Todibo here. Delap's on the move. Esteval's on the move. Well read by Aguerd, who cuts out, but Pedro picks up the loose ball. Pedro goes for it. Well over the bar. No way troubling Hermansen. 27 minutes. Coming up 27 minutes on the clock. 2-1 Chelsea. Been dominated a little bit since we scored. Unlucky not to make it 2, but 2 poor examples of defending by us has allowed Chelsea to take the lead here. Hermansen goes long with his goal kick, looking for Fulkrug, but straight at tossing again. It's having a comfortable enough game so far at the back. But we've collected the ball anyway. I'm just trying to keep a little bit of it. Come on then, boys. We need to keep the energy in the game. Oh, that is sloppy. Who was that? Someone gave it away cheaply. Ward Prowse, I think it was, or Souček. There's one of them anyway. You can't be doing that. You need to be sharper, quicker. I can forgive you for doing a misplaced pass when the tempo's quick and you're trying to do quick passes and quick football. You get it slightly wrong. I can get it. But when this tempo's quite slow, and it's 2-touch football, that's when I can't really forgive a misplaced pass like that. Anyway, Souček intercepts a Chelsea attack, goes back to Hermansen, goes into James Ward-Prowse. Makes me nervous watching that pass, but he's done okay with it. It's gone back to Hermansen. Aguerd's gone short to pick it up from him, and does so. Aguerd looks for Paqueta, goes back to Souček, back to Hermansen. Hermansen's the one stringing the passes together here. He's gone long for Fulkrug, I imagine it is. It's well defended by Chelsea, and we've got a throw in just inside our own half on the right hand side. It goes back to Todibo and back to Hermansen. Was looking for Fulkrug again, and he's not. He wasn't great against Sunderland. He's gone down again, Fulkrug, and he's saying he's got a whack in the face, and despite it being in the face, the referee's saying play on. Chelsea just playing around at the halfway line here. We're not really bothering to press. Fulkrug's triggered it, and him and Bowen go, but no one else does. So now Kukurea's got in, is coming forward with plenty of room. Come on, boys. Energy. We need the energy back in. That energy we had. It's just lacking at the minute. This is the problem, isn't it? When you're 1-0 up, you can play like this, keep it tight, keep it compact. But when you're a goal down, it's a bit difficult to justify it. I understand we don't want to be open, but I feel quite confident we're not going to score. We'll continue playing like this. Potter's just waving everyone forward at the minute, but there's big gaps opening up here between our attack and midfield. We are man-for-man pressing. Fulkrug's challenged Sanchez, who's gone long looking for Esteval, but Agard will win that. But Delap picks up the loose ball to Fernandez, who's got in loads of space. Our midfield is just not there. Bad ball by him, and it ricochets through to Hermansen, and he stops it from going out for a corner. And he gathers it up. Fernandez didn't really make the most of that space they had there. Wan-Bissaka trying to take Neto on, which is not the wisest thing. He's one of the quickest players. Taribo's got it now, and he's gone long for Fulkrug on the deck this time, and he's found him. He's gone out to Agard, who's pushing forward. He's gone to Juve. Agard continued his run, but Juve's come in field with it. He's gone on a little dribble. And he's gone back out to Agard on the left. I'm okay with that bit of play by those three. Souček. Agard's looking for Fulkrug, but it's a bad cross. Easily dealt with, and KILMAN will pick it up. It goes back to Manson. Delap chases it down. And he gives it to Ward-Prowse. Not much options ahead for Ward-Prowse here. He's giving it to Paqueta, who's gone back to KILMAN. And Chelsea now in the formation and positions they want to be out of possession. Just over half an hour gone at the London Stadium. There'll be a few minutes stoppage time with a couple of VAR calls. Fulkrug's picked up. Back to Paqueta. Need to see more of him, Paqueta. Not that he's not involved. It's more he's playing well. I'd like to see him on the ball often. Him and Bowen are just doing a couple of passes between them. Juve's out in space. Paqueta's spotted it and found him on the left touchline, who's going to run at Gusto. Esteval nicks it off him, but it's a good backup by Ward-Prowse, but the pass is overhit, and it's a goal kick to Chelsea. Come on, boys. Juve's just telling Ward-Prowse to calm down a little bit. The pass was overhit. He wasn't going to get that. It's a shame, actually. The pass was on. It's just 2 yards too far forward for Juve. Chalobah bodied him. Not the first time Chalobah has bodied someone in this game. Anyway, Chelsea have taken a goal kick. Sancho's gone out to Cucurella, who's completely unchallenged here. Wan-Bissaka's stuck. Bowen's sort of querying the defence to say what's going on. It has been Bowen that's been marking Cucurella so far, though. Anyway, Caicedo, I've not seen him much. Gone out to Esteval, who's coming forward down the right-hand side. Agard looking like he's a bit pissed off. I'm not against that, as long as he channels it well. Chelsea playing around at the back. We're just sitting off here. There's not much energy. I don't like it. Esteval gives it to Gusto, gives it to Delap, gives it to Esteval. Oh my fucking god, he's running through us. He's running through us. Hernandez has scored. Too easy. Too easy. Esteval just fucking ran through us. What the fuck? No one's challenging him. Nothing. I need to see a replay, but fucking KILMAN's done nothing. Agard's come running out from the back. Fuck this shit. It was nice to be 1-0 up. Chalobah gave it to Esteval. Agard gave it with him. Delap, to be fair, that's not KILMAN's fault. It's just fucking shit. Agard loses Esteval, who gets it back. Souček's trying to get over. And Enzo Fernandez has just stood there waiting for the ball. Wan-Bissaka can't get goal side of him. This is fucking pathetic, man. 3-1 down. Defending shit again. It's not even difficult. It's not even difficult. I'm sorry for the swearing. I know some people won't like it, but I keep forgetting I have to do commentary. I'm gonna do more commentary. I don't feel like talking at the minute. I feel a bit pissed off actually. Gusto's Paqueta just pushed him off. It's a throw in. I don't really care. Paqueta's pissed off. That's good. Souček's getting stuck in. About time. We needed that 20 minutes ago. It's too late. There's no use getting wound up and getting stuck in at 3-1 down. That needed to happen at 1-1. Five defenders, and there's loads of space in between our defenders. Anyway, Tosson's gone long. Gerard's won it. Souček flicks on to Caicedo. Esteval's picked up. Chelsea are going to start playing with a bit of confidence now. That kid's going to have confidence. He just got a good assist. We get the ball back and we're just trying to keep possession as if we're 3-1 up. Bowen's got it. He's coming forward. Wan-Bissaka's on the overlap. Bowen uses him. Füllkrug's in the middle. Come on. Do something. Neto gives him a nudge. Wan-Bissaka goes down. Goal kick. Fuck's sake. Nah, it's a good play by Neto. I'd be happy if my defender did that to one of their players. They don't, though. They just let them do what the fuck they want. Chelsea playing around at the back again. The 3-1 up. They can. They're in cruise control. Why not? Cucurella's got it. Bowen's closing him down. It's gone into Fernandez, who Todibo's still marking for some reason. See why? This is what I don't get, right? We're playing a back three, but one of our centre-backs is man-marking their central midfielder. Just play a fucking back four then. Why go with a back three if your centre-back is then going to have to just go into midfield for so long of the game? It's baffling. I mean, he's in the back five now, but the problem is, he just bloody scored. I wouldn't be surprised if I watched this back. There's a complete miscommunication by who's marking Fernandez. Is it Todibo? Is it the midfield? Because at times it's Todibo, and then at times it's not. I don't like the idea of the centre-back being 15 yards further forward than the rest of the defence. Just don't get it, man. We're playing it out from the goalkeeper. We've managed to work it. Wan-Bissaka and Bowen. That's good link-up play. Wan-Bissaka's coming forward. Right, come on. Paqueta's in loads of space, as is Juve. Wan-Bissaka looks for Füllkrug. He's got a flick to it. It's come to Paqueta. He's tried an overhead kick from 18 yards out, and unsurprisingly, Sanchez gathers it. It was just an unfortunate bounce for Paqueta, to be honest. If it had it not bounced, he'd have been able to volley it, but it bounced and went over his head, so he'd tried an adventurous overhead kick. Sorry, I forgot commentary again. People are going to have to remind me about commentary. Cucurella's going to take a throw in at the halfway line. Tosson's got the ball. There's 20 yards between him and Füllkrug. We've got no desire to press at all. Paqueta's now decided he's going to do it himself, but he just... It's passed to Chalobah, who Paqueta left. Who's gone long looking for the lap. Kilman got a bit lucky there twice. Goal kick. Fucking hell. This is why I didn't want to do watch alongs. I'm not enjoying this at the minute. I want to sit and sulk. It's fucking dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Oh, fuck off. Get him off the screen. He's pissed me off. That's just annoyed me more than watching us concede goals, that has. Little wanker. Oh, KILMAN's conceded a free kick now by shoving the lap over. We need big changes at half-time. 3 subs. The thing is, I don't even know what to do. Get Callum Marshall on for a start. We've got to go for it. 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. Fucking difference does it make at this point? Nothing. I know we haven't bought midfielders for him, but what's he wanting us to do? Buy him a set of bollocks as well? We can't buy them in the transfer window. Well, to be fair, Sullivan used to hire them. But apart from that, well, we want it back here. Paqueta's got it back. Come on, let's go. Jesus Christ, man. Fernandez has got it. Tadebo's hassling him. Tadebo's now chasing Cucurella. They're starting to lose their head a little bit here, our players. They're starting to just run out of position. There's frustration kicking in. Someone's going to get belted into Rosette in a minute. A Chelsea player, that is. Paqueta, Tadebo, Agard. They're my 3 favourites. One of them 3 are just going to batter someone, because they look pissed off. Fulkrug's probably got it in his locker as well. Tadebo or Agard or Paqueta. I think one of them's a way to chop someone. No, it's showing the away fans all jumping around. They're just taking the piss now. They're not even arsed. Maresca might as well just be shouting, treat it like a training exercise. It feels like it now. Fulkrug's just tossing a nudge. Someone's going to get snapped. Someone's going to lose their head. And I would understand it as well. If I was on that pitch, I think I would have snapped. Bowen's been fouled. I'm just looking at the stats. 33% possession, 3 shots. They've only had 5. They've fucking scored 3 of them. I mean, the stats, possession down, like, if you take away the possession, actually it looks quite a close game, but it's really not. It's getting annihilated. It's a continuation of what we've seen against Sunderland, really, isn't it? Like the second half against Sunderland. Anyway, Hermansen's got it. He's given out to Agard. Comes forward. He's been tripped a couple of times. Referee eventually blows up. Gusto's doing one of those time-wasting things where you don't look like you're time-wasting. Someone's going to belt someone soon. I'm saying Tadebo. He's going to smash into the back of Enzo Fernandez. That's my prediction. Mendes goes long for Juve. Gusto wins the header. It's a throw into West Ham. Oh yes, we can't sign any midfielders. There's no one available better than what we've got. That's what David Sullivan said. Right? No one's better than what we've got. Fucking hell. Anyway, Bowen's tried to work it was just a bit selfish in the end. He tried to work a yard for himself, didn't, and shot anyway. Right, we've got to throw in. Come on, boys. Just got to go before half-time and we're... Tadebo tried something adventurous, but wasn't very good, and Bowen wasn't on his wavelength. Outcome, Chelsea goal kick. I'm puzzled. Potter stood there looking puzzled at the minute. I'm puzzled as to why he's looking puzzled. It's coming up to 45 minutes. Hopefully there's no stoppage time. There will be because of VAR, but hopefully they take pity on us. Let's just go in now. Call the game off. Can someone turn the lights off, please? Get the game postponed. How much stoppage time is there? How much more minutes? 6 minutes! Ah, please, don't make us watch 6 more minutes of this. Anyway, Paquette has found Fulkrug, who's looking for Wan-Bissaka. Good ball by Fulkrug, good one by Wan-Bissaka. Heavy touch, give it away. Luckily, they've done a heavy touch. Ward-Prowse has got it. Going to Wan-Bissaka, who's just stood still and got tackled by... we got a free kick. Didn't really think that was a free kick. We got a bit lucky there. Wan-Bissaka just got it and didn't move. He just stood still. Just froze. Stunned. Probably stunned because Ward-Prowse fucking passed it forward to him. Right, we've got a free kick. Ward-Prowse is going to swing it in. The Chelsea first man is getting ready to head it. Wonder what's going to happen here. Here we go. Ward-Prowse is complaining he's not 10 yards away, as if that's going to make a significant difference to his delivery. Goes to the back post to Jared Bowen. Gets headed away. Neto's running away. Paquetta's chasing him. Juif's come over. He's found Esteval. Please don't do this to me. Juif, do you know what? Well done, kid. Fantastic defending, that is. Superb. Got back, won the throw-in. Well done, Juif. You can hold your head up high. You've had a good half. Well, this is just pathetic. What's Fulkrug's just battering into players now, and it's like, I'm not even sure he's trying to win the ball. I think he's just trying to clatter into players, and he's down holding his face for the third time. I don't know if he's injured or if he's just ashamed. He's thinking, fucking hell, I don't want to play with this lot anymore. He's hurt his ribs now. Paqueta just a very long ball, and then, to be fair, Cucurella, the slimy bastard, isn't even doing anything, and then tossing trods on him. I can okay, Fulkrug is actually in pain there. Cucurella, the little fucking rat. I can't stand that prick. Do you know my top 5 footballers I'd like to punch? He's in there. Him and Bruno Fernandes are in the top 2. Do you know what I mean? You just want to bang them, right? Rat. Anyway. Tadebo's still man-marking Enzo Fernandez. I am fascinated by that tactic. And mildly amused as well. We're just playing around at the back. Trying to just drive the clock down. I go with one of those passes into Paqueta and it's worked. I like it. It's been good. Gerd's gone long this time looking for Wan-Bissaka. Plays it first time to Bowen. Who's tried... I think he tried to find Fulkrug, but ended up going towards the goal. And Chelsea come away with it. 2.5 minutes left. 2.5 more minutes of pain before the whistle goes. Cucurella's coming down the left for the 100th time. Fernando's... Oh, no, Neto's got it. Forgive me. Tadebo's come away from man-marking Enzo Fernandez for a moment. Caicedo's picked it up. Esteval's got it. Out to Gusto. Chelsea can't even be arse trying to score a fourth because they know they don't need to. Just running the clock down. Oh, here we go. Someone's away get pissed off. When this type of passing happens, someone gets frustrated and clatters someone. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's just put Caicedo on the floor. Sorry, Wan-Bissaka, Ward-Prowse. It wasn't a rough tackle. He's just a bit late, snapping from behind. Trod on his foot. A minute to go until half time. Then we get to do it all again for the second half. Chelsea taking a free kick, tossing on the halfway line. Goes to Fernandes, who's not being marked by Todibo because we're too far back. They're just passing around in triangles around Fulkrug at the minute. That's one way of winding the German up. They don't even look worried, Chelsea. Tossing's gone long, looking for Gusto. Good defending by Agard. We should have a free kick. Is he given a free kick? I don't know. We should have. But he just comes running down the middle of the pitch, Gusto. Good recovery by Agard. Luckily, he's got that pace to get back in. I think he's just given the corner. Yeah, he has. Right, can someone please make sure Wan-Bissaka knows who he's marking? Fernandes will whip this one in. Hopefully we can successfully defend this corner. And we can. Paqueta at the front post. And it's half time at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1, Chelsea 3. Let me just move that out of the way. Let me see if my knickers picker has... He hasn't replied. Let me just text him. Right then. I've texted knicker picker. Right. Fucking hell. I mean, I've got to go speak about it for 15 minutes now. Let me stop the clock. There we go. I just want to say thank you to everyone for joining me. 1,200 of you watching live. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're new and dropping a like on the video, I would appreciate it a lot. This is fucking shit by West Ham. Absolutely shit. Great goal by Lucas Paqueta, but since then it's just been a bit crap. Jamie said only positive is that someone's getting themselves a pair of pants. Hopefully that my knicker picker will pick someone. Carl saying some interesting play. Wan-Bissaka's a risk as he switches off. Fulkrug is getting annoyed. Interestingly, gave the team chat before kick off. Jay is saying KILMAN targeted every game with the ball in behind him. Agard's channel, always deepest player on the pitch, and still seems to get caught out. Ben saying you think we need new defenders, then we do midfielders. That's saying something. Yeah, I think we definitely need a new defender. I don't think we'll get one. Joshua saying at least Juve got the assist for Paqueta's goal. Wan-Bissaka needs hooking at half time. Would be tempted to take Souček or Ward-Prowse out, possibly both. Connor saying we are doomed. That's not Connor, that's Grant. And he said our defence is so slow. Fezza saying I know you hate this, but it makes the watch along better seeing you respond how we're all feeling at home. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can appreciate a compliment when I'm given one. It's rare, but I can appreciate it. David saying we're slow and lack creativity. Wan-Bissaka's playing for Chelsea. Chris is saying what's happened to him. The space is madness. Only person running is Juve. And he's only been here for 2 minutes. Dean saying give Fulkrug the armband. Said that he called crap or whatever. He showed that he cares. He's one giving the team huddle today. Chris is saying we need a new manager before defence and midfield. Brad saying we've got 3 defenders and conceded 6 goals in a game and a half. I mean, we've got 5 defenders really, haven't we? DiCanio saying conceded 6 goals this season with a back 5. Tight line saying we needed signings after Sunderland. We haven't signed anyone. We'll sell one of our best midfielders this week. Tell you the sense in this, please, Gio. I can't tell you. I can't. I wish I could. Robert saying Potter doesn't have the squad for his tactics. Doesn't he see this? No, he just plays his tactics anyway. To be fair, I'm not even sure I like his tactics. I think if I could understand what he was trying to do, but I could see he was a player short, I'd be okay. But I can't. We're playing a back 3. The 3 centre backs are shit. the midfield's crap. There's no creativity, and I appreciate the midfield's not helping, but I'm not convinced that signing a new central midfielder means that suddenly we're creating goals and scoring goals or anything like that. It takes more than just like what we need. I'm not sure. From what I've seen from three halves of football so far, it almost doesn't matter who we sign. The board have got to have a real strong conversation and say, is this the guy we want? There is a reality. There is a reality, which is that Nuno could leave Nottingham Forest this weekend. And if he does, at this point, they've got to move for him, because if they can get it done quickly, you'd then still have a week of the transfer window with a new manager. They've got to have a serious conversation. It's hard to look at what we're doing so far and go, oh yeah, we're bringing a couple of players, we'll be all right. It's hard. I don't see green shoots. I don't see evidence. And people will say it's 2 games in, but we're not 2 games in. We're 20 whatever games in. We're 7 months in. We've had pre-season, and it looks like we need pre-season. It's not good. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this at all. We're getting fucked by Chelsea, and a lot of it's our own doing. Like Wan-Bissaka switching off on 2 occasions. It's bullshit. We've scored 1 goal in 3 halves of football so far, and it was like an outstanding individual strike. You cannot rely. Those goals are fantastic to witness and they're enjoyable, but you can't rely on those. It feels like unless someone's going to pull out a 25-yard goal tonight, we might not score again. We need more. I said it in the first half, and I'll say it again. It's all very well saying he needs new players, but before he does that, he needs to get himself a pair of bollocks, and we can't go buy them in the transfer window. That goal by Paqueta is stunning. Don't get me wrong, it is absolutely stunning. But you can't rely on him doing that. You can't rely on anyone doing that. You can't say, hey guys, if James Ward-Prowse, you wouldn't mind finally scoring a free kick, that'd be helpful. I mean, that goal's just ridiculous. You can't rely on that. And it feels like that's what I'm sort of relying on in the second half. Can anyone do something? He's got to make changes, plural, at half-time. And it's got to be the right changes as well. And we might just not concede more goals. Don't watch saying, did I watch Tottenham game? I did. Yes, I did watch Tottenham Spurs game. Lucas saying 5 wins out of 21 is guaranteed relegation. Feza saying the entire setup is toxic. Feza, I've got good news for you. Got good news. Let me see if I can. I don't know if you're going to see it. I'm going to try show you. Can you see there, Feza? It says Feza. 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 It says Feza. You won the boxers, Feza. Can you email me? hammerschat@gmail.com, and in the live chat say when you've done it so I know it's you, because the email will come through and you'll say you've done it and they'll tally up. I'll know it's you. So if you could email me, hammerschat@gmail.com, Feza, and we'll get a pair of boxers sent out to you. Well done. Congratulations. You're the winner. Pair of pants, because Paqueta scored a banger. Thomas is saying, spent 110 million on our 3 centre-backs and they're the worst in the league. Stuart saying Pedro's goal is a disgrace. 3 centre-backs. And Suchek. Right, let me just watch this Neto goal. I've missed the one to make it 1-1. Juve gives it to Paqueta. I'm still 50-50. That's a foul. I think Paqueta loses the ball. But what happens post losing the ball is inexcusable. I'm watching Wan-Bissaka here. He dribbles so far forward. And then he sort of jogs back in. Oh my God, he just doesn't know where Neto is. He thinks there's no one there. Jesus, it gets worse every time I see it. Fucking hell. The more I watch it, the more I'm convincing myself it is a foul, because Paqueta's a way to play the ball and Chalobah blocks him. The more I'm watching it, the more I think it's a foul. It is a bad touch, but I think Paqueta's going to get the ball again. Here's the third goal. Fernandes just runs away from Todibo, and let's watch this. Fernandes. I'm watching Fernandes on Todibo here, because Todibo's been man-marking him at times. Oh, they've highlighted Todibo. Glad we agree, whoever's on Sky Sports. Esteval runs. Todibo's ball watching. He doesn't even go for the ball. He just fucking stops. Nah, man. I'm not having that. It's pathetic. From Wan-Bissaka, from Todibo there. It's just pathetic. If you're going to play a back three, there's got to be benefits. The benefits has to be that you're good defensively. We are shit defensively, and we're playing a back three. We've conceded 6 goals in 2 halves of football. Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. It's just the basics. Just not knowing where your man is. I don't know why I'm looking at the screen. It's fucking adverts. I don't know why I'm watching this. I don't want to buy a Mazda. I can't drive. I don't want a Mazda. Fuck off with your Mazda. It looks shit. Fuck off. I don't want 2-for-1 cinema tickets either. I don't go to the cinema. Even if it's 2-for-1, it's still 50 fucking quid to go to the cinema. Fuck off, compare the market. Saying that, I'd have a fucking meerkat on up front. Anyway. DiCanio, change the back 4. Bring on Marshall. Fra saying Esteval is 18 years old. He's blowing our midfields away. Hermansen just watching. Wan-Bissaka too late to move. You can bet Callum Wilson will come on to collect his check and we lose 5-1. Why not? It's certain managers in the past have brought players on so they can get their appearance bonus and then they get a little thank you on Monday in training. Bad saying I'm concerned we'll somehow get worse in the second half like usual. Yeah. Kem is saying it looks unfixable. Do you know something? I think that's... I agree with that one, Chemist. Well, that's a good phrase. I like that one. Unfixable. It does feel a bit like that. What would I do at half time? Well, something's got to get changed, isn't it? I think Gerd in possession's doing all right. I think Juice looked okay, but can we play him left back? We've got to gamble, haven't we? We've got to chance it. I'm having Wan-Bissaka off the pitch. He needs punished. Hook him. Walker Peters on. KILMAN off. Callum Marshall on. Up front with Fulkrug. 4. I put Marshall left wing. 4-3-3. Juve, Aguirre, Todibo, Walker Peters. Who's on the bench? Rodriguez. Okay, Potts. Potts for Ward Prowse. There you go. There's my subs. Walker Peters on. Wan-Bissaka off. Flat back 4. Walker Peters. Todibo. Aguirre. Juve. Midfield of Potts and Souček. Fulkrug up front. And then Bowen on the right. Marshall on the left, or to go second striker. I think I'd start him on the left and put Paqueta in that number 10 role. That's what I would do. I want to see subs. My head's gonna fucking spin if I see that there's no subs at half time. If the same players come out and we play the same way, it's him basically saying, "Oh, we've done all right. We've just been a bit unlucky." My head will spin. Anyway, right. Oh, bloody hell, I've missed a couple. I've missed Ryan's. Ryan, thank you so much for a £2 super chat. So I hate supporting West Ham. Breeze is saying we will have Slav back. No, because I like Slav. AD saying Hermansen's done nothing wrong. People are just saying anything to fit the narrative. They're allowed to think what they want. I personally don't blame Hermansen, but I haven't said that because I am aware, right, that I like Hermansen a lot. Therefore, I feel like maybe my opinion, I try not to do this, but I worry that if my judgment is clouded because I like him, and I don't think he's done anything wrong, but I'm not saying that because I feel like I'm second guessing, is it because I like him? Does that make sense? I do the opposite. I do the opposite with Max KILMAN. I sometimes don't criticise him as much as I want to, because I think, am I just being harsh on him because I'm not a big fan of Max KILMAN? So am I just being critical because I'm not a big fan? Again, try not to. I don't know, I second guess it a little bit. I think Hermansen was dreadful in the second half against Sunderland. For context, Hermansen was crap in the second half against Sunderland. His kicking was crap. The first goal, I think he should be doing better for. The third goal was a disaster. But today, I don't know, I don't really have much complaints about him. I don't have much complaints about... I've got a lot of complaints about Wan-Bissaka. I've got a lot of complaints about Todibo for the third goal, the midfield. But actually, I don't have any complaints about Hermansen. I think Juice done well in the first half, all things considered. Paqueta's looked good in the first half. The one that the ball he gave away, the more I look at it, the more I think it's a foul. So therefore, I find it hard to criticise him too much. It's just fucking terrible. It is terrible. Anyway. Thank you, Fezza. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, you paid for the postage of your pants, so I appreciate it. Right, people are saying Potts and Wilson are coming on. I'm on Sky Go, so I'm on a bit of a delay. Andreas, I think he's 24. Hermansen, I think. I could be wrong, but I think he's 24. Oh, Cram said he's 25. I thought he was 24. Maybe he had his birthday very recently. Right, so Potts is coming on. Wilson's coming on. Marshall's... I like that. Scars is giving Potts a cuddle and Marshall's giving him a high five. He also gave Wilson one. I think Scars ignored Wilson. Good to see the academy sticking together. I like it. I'll tell you who the subs are in just a second. Fulkrug's gone off for Callum Wilson. £8 million for Callum Wilson for coming off the bench. Buzzing. And he's taken Todibo off for Potts. So we're going to go to a back four with a left footer playing right centre back. This is going to be a shambles. Thank you, Adam, for the 5, whatever that is. Ward-Prowse and Souček are useless as tits on a bull. Potts in now. I don't think KILMAN did anything wrong, though. Oh, my God. KILMAN is playing right centre back. This feels like a terrible idea. So back four of Juve, Agerd, KILMAN, Wan-Bissaka. In midfield, we've got... I'm going to say we're going to have Ward-Prowse and Potts, and I think we're going to get Souček further up the pitch with BOWEN and Paqueta playing behind Niklas Fulkrug. Back four, KILMAN, right centre-back. This does not feel like a good idea. Let me have a look. I'm not keen on this. Anyway. It's not... Right then. Let's have a look what we're doing. Potts is quite high up the pitch, to be honest with you. Agerd's picked up, giving it to Ward-Prowse. Do you remember when you were... Do you remember when you played football when you were younger, right? When you were like a kid and you played football and you were like 3-0 down at half time and the manager would say, we start this half at 0-0. Do you remember that? Do you reckon Graham Potter's doing a bit of that? We start this half 0-0. We win this half of football. Basically, when you're a kid, it gets you going, right? You're like, yeah, we're going to win this half of football. And you lose the game 3-2, but you think, yeah, but we won the second half 2-0. Do you reckon that's what he's saying? Basically, you're fucking shit, but just try and do something for the next half. Anyway, Juice's gone down injured. Potter is looking confused. Two minutes in, nothing's really happened yet. Gusto will take a throw in just inside Chelsea's half. Little 1-2 with Esteval. Agard nudged Lap off the ball. Kilman gives it to Souček, who it says, we're still in this, Gio. You're not going to believe it, but have the faith. We're going to do something here. We're not giving up. But come on, I need something quick, right? When the second half resumes in a situation like this, you've got about 5-10 minutes to capture my attention. The big clock. I forgot the clock. 48 minutes I'm on. Let me just... Thank you very much, Joan. Joan's thinking about my big clock. There you go, Joan. Changed it for you. Thank you, Gary. The clock has changed. I just travel forward in time. 3 minutes. I just travel forward in 3 minutes. We're playing around at the back, protecting the 3-1 defeat. Manson's just holding on to the ball. It's on deck. Into Potts, into Gerd, into Doof. We beat the press there. Now, this is where you've got to keep going, right? Doof with a long ball, looking for Wilson. And tossing, knocked it down to Kukurea, who's booted up in there. Potts is jumping all over the gaff. He's looking lively. Do you know something? I hope he has a good second half. I hope Potts has a good game. Come on, Freddie. We're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. Sanchez has now got the ball. He's just waiting. Into Pedro's. Flicked around the corner to Fernandez, who's now no longer being man-marked by Todibo. He's giving it to Neto. He's giving it back to Fernandez. Oh, fucking hell. Over the bar. That should be 4. Should be 4. Just easy. It's not even difficult. Pedro just flicked it past Ward-Prowse to Fernandez, and it's literally 4-on-3 in Chelsea's favour. Fernandez gave it out to Neto, cut it back to Fernandez on the penalty spot, puts it over the bar, and our defence are all just like, oh. They're all just whinging rather than accepting responsibility. Pedro's just jinxing past Bowen and Ward-Prowse, and he's gone back to Kukurea. This is going to be a long half, isn't it? Tossin misplaces it. And we've got a throw-in down in our own corner flag. The crowd were all clapping Wan-Bissaka, trying to like G him up a little bit. And one fan just gave him the finger. I'm assuming he gave the Chelsea player the finger, but it was quite funny. Anyway, Wilson toward Prowse to Bowen. Chelsea are, they're playing with energy. They're trying to win every ball back. They're 3-1 up, and they're going at it like they're the team 3-1 down. Come on, boys. Get this. If we can get the next goal, it's game on, right? It just is. But we've got to get that goal. And I struggle to see it happening. It's nearly 7 minutes into the second half. I feel like all I've seen is just throw-ins, to be honest with you. Tossing boots up in the air. Caicedo beats Bowen to it. Potts flicks it down. Esteval picks it up. Out to Gusto, but Paqueta didn't quite get there. And it's another throw-in. A lot of throw-ins. Agard into Potts. And toward Prowse. Back to Agard. Back to Hermansen. Who's waiting for a Chelsea player to press him, but they're not in too much of a hurry. But he gave it to Ward-Prowse, who gave it to KILMAN, who's come forward. And he's gone back to Souček. Good. It's been about a minute since we had our last throw in, so I'm sure there'll be one coming up soon. We've given it away. We went long ball and it's given it away. Fernandez is coming forward with it. He's in cruise control. Fernandez is enjoying himself out on that pitch tonight. Cucurella on overlap has got it. KILMAN blocks it. It's a corner to Chelsea. It's really easy to cut through our team. If Chelsea want, you feel like if Chelsea want this to be 4 or 5, it's going to be 4 or 5 pretty quickly. Not a goal coming. You can sense a mile away. They're just cutting through us. It's not even funny. Anyway, let's see what Chelsea do with this corner. They're doing their new tactic where Cucurella goes short and goes into the box again. Who's Wan-Bissaka marking? Tossing by the looks of it. It's hard to tell when they're in a bundle. Yeah, it's tossing. Right. Fernandez with the corner. Manson. It's 4-1. Manson dropped it. He came for it. Got his fingers on it, but not enough. It fell to Caicedo, who just sort of flicked it into the back of the net. All right. At half time I said I don't think Manson had a bad first half. He's not had a good moment there. That was bad from him. Showing the fans leaving the stadium, understandably so. Showing Sullivan. Honestly, stop showing that little prick. I can't stand him. Here's a replay. Fernandez with the ball in. Manson comes out. Just not strong enough. It's poor goalkeeping. There's no Chelsea player touching him. It's really bad goalkeeping. Caicedo just sort of gets a toe on it and he just clips the bar and goes in. They didn't even have to do anything. 4-1. Everyone's leaving. Good. Go home. Get home a little bit earlier. Fair play to them for going in the first place. 4-1 down. Potter's looking like the same as he was at the start of the game. Confused. My, oh my. Oh, this is just shit. Potts gave it to Souček. He just fucking left it. What's going on? This looks like a team that know they're getting relegated. It feels like it's match day 35 and they know they're down. Oh, it's just pathetic. What are they doing? Fuck me. We can't even pass to each other. Delap's got it now. They're running at us 3-on-3 here. 4-on-3 in Chelsea's favour. Our midfielder's shit. They can't get back. Neto's got it. Looking up. Esteval's making a move. Neto's not noticed. Souček clears it. Jesus. This is 6, 7, whatever. This is terrible. Chelsea are going to make subs and bring on more attacking players. And Towson just plays a 30-yard ball right down the middle of the pitch. KILMAN's done. Gives it to Delap, gives it to Esteval, and doesn't make the most of it, and Doof recovers well. The players have given up. Look at their body language. Just look at the players' body language when something happens. They've just given up completely. Esteval, Doof poked that out, and everybody just went, oh. Anyway, Chelsea have got a corner. Neto's taking it. Hopefully we can defend this corner for a change. Swings it in. Juve heads it. What the fuck? It's 5-1. Shalabah's scored now. They're all fucking scoring. Every time they get a corner, it's a fucking goal. What's happening here? Juve and Hermansen have clattered into each other. Someone's flicked it into the box and Shalabah's flicked into goal. No one's moving. No one's doing fuck all. This is embarrassing. Get him gone. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. Honestly, I've had enough. It's not 2 games. It's 20 odd games that he's had now. Neto whips this one in. Pedro, oh, fucking hell. It's bad by Hermansen, bad by Juve. Who even flicks it? Juve heads it. Hermansen punches him in the back of the head. Sorry, Wan-Bissaka heads it. Hermansen punches him in the back of the head. Pedro beats Wilson to it and flicks it down. And Shalabah just flicks it past Hermansen into the back of the net. That is fucking embarrassing. None of them are doing anything. Hermansen's just punched Wan-Bissaka. Knock some sense into him, hopefully. It's 5-1. Half an hour left, minimum. This is gonna... We are getting dicked. We are getting dicked. I like Hermansen, but even I can't defend this. Oh, fuck off, you little fucking spunk goblin. Get off my fucking screen. Why do they keep showing that little prick? Get him off the screen. He's fucking pissing me off and all. Sat there chewing his little fucking fingers. With fucking plastic tits next to him. We're playing it around as if there's something to play for. We've actually got to try and defend a 5-1 defeat at this point now. That's how embarrassing this is. 8 goals conceded in not even 3 halves of football. This is a shambles, man. Wilson's trying to do... fucking hell, if he moves any quicker, he's going to do his hamstring. Chelsea are on the move. Here comes Neto. Up against Potts. He's done Potts. He puts it in. Aguerd flicks it away. Fernandes has a volley. Goes over the bar. Just fucking... If I'm Chelsea, I'm saying play for corners and whip it in. The keeper can't do shit. They can't defend for shit. The lap's going off. Andre Santos is coming on. We know what's happening. The guy that we bid for supposedly is coming on. He's got to go tonight. He has to go. He has to go. Honestly, I'd be on the phone to Nuno's agent saying, look, if he wants out of for this, we'll take him to West Ham. I'd be on the phone to that fat Greek going, if you want rid of your gaffer, how much? What's the damage? 5 million? We'll pay it. Thank you, Oxby. I appreciate it. We've got a corner, boys. Buchanan's dead. I don't know what happened to him. Probably nothing. Five wins from 19 under Potter. I'm assuming it's not including tonight. So 5 wins from 20 league games under Potter. 10 defeats. He's got to go. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've seen enough. He's got to go. This is Potter's best fucking result. He was Chelsea manager, and this is the best result he's got for Chelsea. We've got another corner. There we go. Let's see what we can rustle up with this corner. Oh, it hit the first man. Bowen's got on the right. Puts it in. Wilson. No, he's put it wide. Nearly earned himself 40 grand if he scored that. I just want to say thank you to Billy. Said this makes me want to headbutt the wall. Don't do that. Christian saying we're getting our plonkers reassembled, and Billy again saying Nuno in, Potter out. I had enough patience with him. Yeah, I'm for that. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've snapped. I used to think he's boring. He's not even fucking boring. He's too shit to be boring. If he was boring, it'd be 0-0 or 1-1 or something. He's too shit to be boring. I'd take boring at this rate. He's not even that. This performance, West Ham, are so fucking wank. David Sullivan's going to try and make a fucking DVD of it and sell it. Oh my God, this is just painful watching this. No one can be arsed. They all just want to get off the pitch, understandably. Just please, can you get Callum Marshall on? Just get Marshall on. Just get something to enjoy for half an hour. If I see Rodriguez come on, I think I might cry. Anyway, Potts have done a 1-2 with Wilson. Oh, yeah, don't be kicking Wilson. That's our second best striker, we'll have you know. He's a bit fragile. Oh, Bruno got booked. What did he get booked for? His shit tactics. His participation in said performance. Paqueta to Bowen to Souček to Cucurella. Fantastic. Neto. Paqueta got it. Fernandez is hassling him. He's giving it toward Prowse. We give it back to Paqueta. Through ball to Bowen. Wilson's on the move. Bowen can't find him. Oh, Souček, but it's offside anyway. Flag was up. We nearly made it 5-2, guys. Hey, we nearly made it 5-2. But we didn't. John, I feel your pain. We must get rid. He's worse than we imagined. Jordan saying we can put on Potter, but he needs to be loud about the ownership. 25 minutes jail. I've made my feelings about the Spunk Goblin clear. That won't change. Anyway, Gusto whips it in. Agard flicks it down to Potts. Looks for Wilson. Careful! His fucking army will go. Will Salthouse is a proud man right now, watching Wilson running out there in the Clanton Boo. Bowen's running at Cucurella. Still Bowen. Played it off Cucurella. Game's opening up a bit, actually. We're now in that period, you know, when like when you were at school, and do you know when, like, this is how bad it is, right? Now I'm going to use Scottish terminology here. Oh, Potts! Oh, some cunt was offside. Potts had a good effort, good save by Sanchez. No, when you're at school, now in Scotland, we had primary school. I don't know if it's different in England. I think they go years or something. But anyway, do you know when you're in primary 7, when you're playing football against like the primary 4, there's like a 3-year age gap between you. It's like watching that. The older boys are just keeping the ball away from the younger boys here. Men v boys out there. It's pathetic. Chelsea aren't even trying. They're letting us have the ball, and we're still fucking shit. I watched BOWEN there running at their defence. The rest of our team couldn't be arsed. Chelsea team was just like, oh, go on then, what are you going to do? And the answer was nothing. Oh, fucking hell, they're just bringing on more players. Stop bringing on more players. Reece James is coming on. Fofana's coming on. I thought he was dead. Is he still alive? They're bringing on a corpse. That's how unarsed they are right now, Chelsea. And was that Hato coming on? I think it looks like Hato. Shalaba's gone off. Kukureya's gone off. And Gusto's gone off. Yeah. Hato's come on with James and Fofana. They're bringing on 3 subs. They're shitting their pants. Chelsea are bringing on 3 defenders. They're scared. We brought Kyle Walker-Peters on. He's now saying 5 for some reason. Please don't tell me we're going to a back 5 again. So he's come on for Souček. We're going to a back 5. Wan-Bissaka's going to go into the centre back position. We're not going to a back 5, 5-1 down, are we? We're actually trying to hold on to a 5-1 defeat here. We are as well. We've gone to a back 5 again. He's just come on saying 5. Walker-Peters has. We're trying to defend a 5-1 loss. This PE teacher's lost the plot. Anyway, Paqueta's giving it to Wilson. He turns. He dummies. He gives it to Walker-Peters. Puts it across the face of goals and cleared out. Wilson 5 years ago buries that. Oh, we just scored a couple of goals. Just for a bit of fun. Anyway, Potts gives it to BOWEN. We are trying. We're trying to score a second. I think that's arguably worse because you can see us trying to score another one. And we're not even... Like, they've given up. They've stopped trying. We're continuing to try. And we still can't score. This is bad. Anyway. BOWEN takes the corner. It's cleared at the front post again. Potts flicks it into the box. It's headed out. Walker-Peters picks it up. Paqueta puts it in the box. Fofana whips up in the air. Oh, someone's offside again. We've been offside a lot of times this evening. I think it's Wilson that's offside. Anyway, 2027. I'm still waiting on Callum Wilson to fucking shoot. I want to say a massive thank you to 2 more people. Ironix for £2 super chat. We are passive. Doesn't quite West Ham are passive everywhere we go. Night Creeper, 8 goals conceded in the last 87 minutes of football. That's grim, innit? It's not going to get any better. I don't even know what's happening anymore. It looks like we're playing... I kid you not. I promise you I'm not trolling you. It looks like we're playing like a 2-5-3. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus wept. Fucking hell, he did a save. Unbelievable. This is so bad. It was just a ball. Who is it? Is it Reece James, I think? Santos, maybe? A long ball on the deck. It goes under a gird through his legs. Doof slides and misses it. Esteval's like tries to jinx round players and hits KILMAN, and Manson caught it. This is terrible. This is terrible. There's still 20 minutes to go. We are getting spanked for the world to see right now. It's that bad. We're gonna ring up Southampton and say, "Oh, we'll give you that 40 million for Fernandes." Fernandes is gonna go say, "No, I'm not fucking coming. I don't want it. I'm out of here. No thanks." Oh, Potts has just lost the ball. That's poor from Potts. Esteval comes forward. Santos, bad cross. Got a throw in. West Ham are passive everywhere we go. We're luring them into the press. Live one down. Long ball for Wilson. Up against Fofana. The battle of the injury prone. Who's less injury prone out of the two of us? And we've won a throw in. Walker Peters to Ward Prowse. Forgot he was on the pitch. Gave it to Paqueta. To Bowen. To KILMAN. To Ward Prowse. Well, they're bringing Gittins on now. Who are we going to bring on? Guido Rodriguez. Anyway, Wilson's got the ball. He's done all right. Gave it out to Walker Peters. Gave it to Bowen. He was looking for Wilson, but he's not there. He got shoved over. Ward Prowse picks up. Crap cross. Sanchez gathers it. This is painful. I forgot to publish the review. Oh, fucking hell. No one's going to get a notification. I've messed up. I've messed up, ladies and gentlemen. I had to make my review public so people got a notification half an hour before I go live. And I've completely forgot. I fucked it. Let me just publish it now. There we go. It's published now. Can't wait to just do a review on this game. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Chelsea just pinging around now. Well, I say pinging, they're just passing it. Because they don't need to do anything else. They're not even trying. Caicedo just shrugs off Bowen. Neto, it's going to be 6 or 7 if they want it. Neto, does he want it? Looks for Pedro. Ward Prowse intercepts it, but it goes to Hato, I think. And to James. And they continue to start passing it around again, Chelsea. Nice and easy. Paqueta's won it back. Do something. Walker Peters has looked okay since coming on, albeit in a game that was already over. Thank you to Graham for the £5 super chat and supporting the channel. He says, relegated by Christmas, need a whole new team, not 2 players. I don't think we can buy what we need. We're fucked. Esteval's gone off. Gittins has come on. Wonderful. Ian, I'm half tempted not to do the review, but it's my job. It's the equivalent of you just going. I don't know what you do as a job, Ian, but it's the equivalent of you going to a job when going to work when you can't be arsed. Reece James comes forward with it. Long ball, looking for Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka finally does a header. Right, James has got it. They're just passing around Chelsea. There's a couple of our players are trying. Most of them are just giving up. I say understandably. Actually, no, it's their fault we're in this situation. They shouldn't give up. But their heads have dropped completely. Chelsea are still just passing it around. We haven't touched the ball since I last said that. Reece James has gone into midfield now. They've changed the way to play, so Reece James has gone in there, so they've got an extra midfielder. And they're just keeping it in that area of the pitch. They can't be arsed. They're not even that bothered about scoring a 6th goal. They're happy with the 5-1. And I can't believe it, but I'm saying it as if, like, Chelsea aren't doing enough. Oh, they should be trying to get another one. I think if they did, they would. Anyway, Neto's got it. We still haven't touched... Actually, we did touch the ball. Juve headed it, but they got it back straight away, and we've not got it back since. Catter's fouled James. It wasn't a nasty tackle or nothing, but just a can't be arsed type thing. They just can't be fucked. Even looking at that, Chelsea have just got fucking a free kick there, and they've just like walked over to it and just passed it to the next guy. We can't even be fucked. The players can't be fucked. Oh my god, we're trying to play it around at the back. Wan-Bissaka's done well there against Gittins. Walker Peters is coming forward. He's looking for Bowen. Wilson's in the box. Paqueta and Juve are trying to get there. He took a corner, which is no doubt going to hit the first man. Lee's right. Chelsea are bored. They are. Chelsea are bored. They can't even be. Even they can't be arsed. Even Chelsea are like, what's the fucking point in this? I find it difficult to watch. Like Gerd and KILMAN are having a conversation about what they're going to do. But there's nothing you're going to do. Ward-Prowse has taken it. We've got the outswinger now. Hopefully it can bypass the first man. Come on, let's get over the first man's head. Gerd wins it. It's just the way the corners are. They're so soft up and down. By the time you do head it, there's no power on the cross whatsoever. So it's very difficult to attack it. Oh, they're showing us the fixtures again. Forest, Spurs, Palace, Everton, Arsenal, Brentford in the league. Obviously, there's a cup game next, but that's the next 6 league games. You don't really fancy us getting much out of that, do you? Chelsea are fed up. We're fed up. We're shit. There's still 10 minutes to go. How is he that offside? Jesus, that was horrible by Fernandes. James, thank you for the support. Says, how have we gotten even worse than last season? Harry, thank you also for the support, for the £2 super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you for watching, actually. I would say subscribe if you're new around here, but I wouldn't bother because I'm just going to be moaning non-stop for the next few days and weeks, probably. It's probably not going to be very good. If you're new around here, I probably would not come back. We've got to throw in. Paqueta surrounded by 3 and lost the ball. Now Neto's coming forward with it. He's running at a Gerd. Juve clatters into him and concedes a free kick. Wonderful. I was just hoping that we could get a draw tonight. If we got a draw, it's alright. I can enjoy my weekend and stuff. Fucking weekend's ruined now because of this shite. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate you too. Anyway, Chelsea got a free kick. there's still, well, like, including stoppage, there's still over 10 minutes to go. The knife is going to keep getting twisted. They've gone back. They can't even be arsed trying to get a 6-1 Chelsea. They're now just stat padding individually here. Their past success rate and whatever else. Aguero's going to kill someone. I think it's going to be Aguero that kills someone. Right, 5 minutes to go. Well, 6 minutes to go. We're passing around on the halfway line, hoping somehow we start creating something. BOWEN back to Wan-Bissaka. This is exciting play. We've done about 4 passes. I am thrilled. We're playing a team that can't be fucked, and we still can't do anything. You know how bad that is? We're playing a team that have stopped playing, and we still can't do shit. I'm saying that, I do think Piquet have done alright here. Well, he's lost the ball to Neto, he's coming away with it. We've got to throw in. BOWEN's battling away down the right. He's got a corner, which unfortunately we are shite at. Outswinging corner, Aguerd heads it, but there's no power on the corner, and it's difficult to head again, and it's out for a goal kick. People are saying, how is their fans still in the ground? Well, actually, sometimes you leave early to beat the queue. The way to beat the queue today is to stay in the ground. Kanker, I know I did. I know I sang the praises of Hermansen. I don't understand. Are you trying to catch me out? It's not like I'm not denying it. I don't understand. You keep commenting that I wanted Hermansen. I know. Anyway. Does anyone want to point out that I wanted Alexander Isak a few years ago? That would cheer me up. Also true. Hey. Fernandez hacking Potts down. Hato hacking BOWEN down. They're terrified of us. He's got booked. He actually got a yellow card. Panicking when he's seen the whites of Jared Bowen's eyes as he fiercely drove towards the Chelsea box. He knew he had to take a booking. Give away a free kick so James Ward-Prowse could go backwards with it. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, only 2.5 minutes left of normal time. We're nearly done. We're nearly at full time. We've nearly done it together. Anyway, good play down the right here. Walker Peters puts it in towards Paqueta. Fofana defends it. Ward-Prowse brings it down. Hey, we got a free kick on the edge of the box. Anyway, I'm hoping this is not the game. Ward-Prowse finally scores a fucking free kick. Can you imagine watching dog shit free kicks all this time and he scores to make it 5-2 to Chelsea? Please, no. Anyway. Here we go. We've got a free kick. It's too close. It's too close to the edge of the box, this one. Very difficult. Never know. Like, come on. Come on, James. Give us something to cheer about. Come on. You can finally equal David Beckham's record. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. It's Ward-Prowse the free kick to make it 5-2. Oh, it's hit someone. It's out for a corner. David Beckham's record remains safe for another game. In goes the corner. Hey! That should be a goal. KILMAN. Listen, I've ripped into him tonight, right? I've taken the piss out of him. That was a really good corner by Ward-Prowse. KILMAN's practically got a free header 4 yards out. And he's completely misjudged it completely, and it's scuffs off his head. Should be hitting the back of the net, that really. That was a good corner by Ward-Prowse. How's this Stavo got man of the match? That's ridiculous. Did you not see what Hermansen did for Chelsea? He should be getting man of the match. 3 minutes stoppage. Even they can't be fucked. Even the fourth official and the referee's like, fuck this shit, lads. Let's just get home. Anyway. As we're coming to the end of the game, I just want to say a massive thank you to this people. Because without this people, this is my job. I know people don't agree with it being my job, but it is. But without this people I'm going to mention, business would be shit. Chelsea wouldn't have pen. They might get one, probably not. Joey, thank you very much. Harry, James, Graham, Knight, Ionix, thank you very much. Jordan, Joan, and then we've got Billy and Christian. Billy again. Oxby, that's a pen. Adam, thank you. Fezza, thank you very much. Ryan, Gordon, Hughes, Colin, James again, Mark, J, Essex, Aswike, Steve, James, Daniel, fucking hell, there's loads of you. Thank you so much, GP and all Greg's Creamy. You make it possible to have no adverts on during the watch along, so thank you very much. That was a pen for me. Arm was miles out from his body. They just can't be arsed. They just feel sorry for us. Oh. We successfully defended a corner for the first time this evening. He caught the ball! Get in, Hermansen! Caught the ball from across. Unfucking believable. I knew you had it in your locker, son. I was getting worried you couldn't even catch a fucking cold. Honestly, with his performance in the second half, Hermansen could shag a corpse that's got COVID and come away without COVID. Neto's coming away with it. Aguerd's chasing after him. Aguerd is quick. Good defending by Aguerd. I'm doing my review after this game. Is the game finished? The game's finished. Before you go, please do drop a like on it if you wouldn't mind. I do appreciate it. It helps a lot. I may not look like I appreciate it, but I do. I'm waiting to do my review. If you wouldn't mind tuning into my review. I've been bottling it up during the watch along because there's no point in me just ranting away for 45 minutes. But I can now go vent on my review. So if you're sticking around, please do. I'll be live. Just give me 5 minutes to get rid of this, get the next one set up, and we'll get live and we'll have a chat. But thank you for sticking with me. Please do drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Don't subscribe because I'm going to be grumpy over the next few days. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I was never keen on doing watch-alongs. Still not sure about it. But you guys in the live chat, super chats, thank you. You make it worthwhile. You motivate me. Way to do the review. I'll catch up with you in a few minutes.